everybody. We appear to be live. Gonna check the usual technical bits, and we will get going. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Alright, should we go there? Need to copy the address there, so I think I need to relink it. Yeah. Let me get that. Properties. Basically, every time I do the chat, I gotta change the address, but that's okay. That'll work. Alright. Itchy nose. There we go. Hey guys, River the Rager. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Hell yeah, brother. Hopefully this one works alright. I can tweak the settings a bit and we're not going to run any issues. But if not, I do have Bioshock ready to go, just in case you want to transition over to that. Moving on. Let's see about some Car Mechanic. Launch car editor. Wait. Reset settings, run game and exclusive full screen, workshop uploader, safe mode. Wow, that's cool. There's a lot of settings for that. Usually you just see like that and then safe mode, but there's a lot of different ways you can open this game, apparently. Let's see. I'm ahead. Oh, shit about the beard earlier. I wanted it coming back in more even. There we go. Getting this thing to sit right is always a pain in the ass. No playway. Jesus Christ. Okay, Jesus Christ, your intro's cute, but you're overloading my encoder on OBS. Like... Ah! What the fuck? Okay, ow! Damn, dude! Take it down a goddamn notch. What the hell? That looks awesome, but Jesus Christ, tell me how you really feel. That was loud as shit. Also, for some reason, I'm getting 500 kilobytes tonight. What the fuck? Like, my internet straight up cannot make up its mind. It doesn't know what it wants to do. It was, yeah, like 6,000 or whatever, a couple weeks ago. Oh, and then randomly it switched to like 3,000. Oh, and tonight it's like less than 1,000. I don't know. I thought the idea was to have, like, constant bitrate. What the fuck, OBS? I don't know. Whatever, moving on. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see here. Start at 5 and work our way up. Jesus, 5 is already there. I think I'll probably turn the music up just a smidge. Okay. The fucking, like, thing, hold on. The controls are screwed on this. Where's the sensitivity? Yeah, control sensitivity, here we go. Oh, have I not applied it yet? Okay, a bit of a drag there. The UI leaves a little something to be desired. I think 30% will be sufficient until we get in-game and see what the deal is, but should be fine. Enable travel fees. Okay, display metric units in metric or imperial? Display units. I mean, when you work automotive, it's in metric anyway. It's in like millimeter for sockets and stuff. There isn't really such thing as like a ½ inch or a ½ inch wrench. I mean, technically there is, but it's not really like. I mean, there's like 5/8 and all that, but that's just weird. Car steering sensitivity. Car steering. Well, oh, so we like test drive the cars. That's cool. I mean, it makes sense. We tune them up. We want to make sure we did it right. Go test drive them a bit. That's kind of fun. Keyboard and mouse. Oh, okay, you can actually play this with a gamepad. I don't think we'd want to, though. I think that'd be weird to play with a controller, right? Then we're just... I don't know. Maybe we'll try that a little later. Okay. See, it just... There's a bit of acceleration to the mouse, and I'm not really into that. I'm more into, like, direct mouse than, like, the mouse smoothing, but... Yeah, I don't know. Video settings, everything's high. That was giving me problems in the intro, but I think that might have just been that the intro is on, like, super jacked up resolution, but I don't know. VSync, graphics are high. Why can't I mess with any of this? Oh, here you can actually run a benchmark. That's nice. Okay, custom. Here we go. Bloom, space reflections. That'll probably have to come off. Motion blur we definitely don't want on. Texture size. Oh, wow. You can actually change the texture size yourself. That's cool. Because a lot of games, they'll be like, oh, texture resolution low, medium, high. And that doesn't really explain to the player what they're looking at. Whereas here, you actually know what I'm looking at. So it's like 512, I think, is a 1K texture. Or half K, something like that. And then 1024. So 1024 should be like 2K, and then 2048, 4K, and then there's like 8K super texture, whatever. No, I think it's like half K, 1K, 2K, something like that. I don't know. So we should probably turn it down a bit, but we'll put it at like 1024. That should be fine. Shadow distance in like feet, meters. What do you mean? Like 0 shadow distance? Just have pop in maybe? Yeah. 7-Day, welcome in. Good to see you. Saying turn everything off. Games like this need full frames. True. Simplified car shadows, sure. Sharpening, no. And can we just go like low? Is there an option for low? There we go. Low is like no to everything, and it halves the texture. And then puts on simplified car shadows. That should be good, yeah. Okay. And then we'll see benchmark. I love that there's a benchmark. Every game, legally speaking, like I think there should be a law that if you are a video game creator, no matter if you're an indie or not, you should have to build some kind of benchmark into your game. Because it's not hard. It's literally just the game's engine running a test scenario showing what those like graphics will look like when applied, you know? Like, it's just checking to make sure your shit works. Okay, oh, I haven't started yet. I haven't even started yet, and we're already, like, OBS is at, like, 30 frames. What the fuck? Okay, so we're definitely not playing this because whoever this jackass is decided to not do it. I mean, I'm getting, like... How am I getting 100 frames or whatever in this benchmark? Okay, we can stop the benchmark now. We can stop the benchmark now. Why is there no way to get out of the benchmark? Why are you removing the player's agency during the benchmark? I should be able to stop this at any point. Doesn't even look like it applied any of my settings, though. Like, did I hit apply, or did I just hit run benchmark? Because I turned it down to low. I swear I hit apply, though. But it doesn't look like apply. It looks like all the reflections and everything are still on. Okay. Yeah, no, this was true everything. Why the fuck am I benchmarking it at that? That's why I wanted to back out of the benchmark. It didn't feel right. Oh my god, that's annoying. I love the generic rock music as well. That's kind of funny. Alright, Dave says GTA 5's benchmark user runs terrible on my rig, but then the game on Ultra runs great. I can't understand. Yeah, well, that's the thing, though. It's just weird about benchmarks. You have to do it right. And if you had a legal qualification for benchmarks as being part of your QA requirements, then, yeah, that should be, like, a thing, you know? Like, I would like to be a QA tester, but I would be the most hated QA tester in the world. I'd be like, if you know the home inspector, there's a couple different home inspectors on YouTube nowadays, but there's one called Psy, and he's out in like Arizona or something, and he's constantly like crawling around attics, finding broken trusses, people installing tubs wrong, people installing windows wrong, like not putting the weep holes on the windows and all that. And I would be that, but for video games. If I was a QA tester, I would be I basically wouldn't be able to work with any of these corporations as a QA tester because they would not like me. Because I would point out every single thing of like, hey, this one thing is out of place on this one level, and like they'd be like, oh yeah, here's a scene that works. Go ahead and test this level for us. And then I would explore every inch of the level, and I'd find like 50 things that are like super autistic level detail, and they would be like, what the fuck, man? Nobody's gonna pay attention to this. And I'm like, yeah, you said to look for problems. Those are problems. They're problems people might overlook, but they're still problems. Okay. So yeah, that was the problem, was that, like this, where I thought I had hit apply already, but I hadn't. Okay. Kind of pause for a second, so I think it's reloading everything. Which would be pretty impressive if it reloads everything instead of forcing you out of the application to start over, because half the time games will do that, where they're like, oh, we didn't design our engine or whatever to accommodate you changing your settings on the fly, so go fuck yourself and restart the entire application, because we just boot everything once. We don't do our draw calls in real time to figure out what's going on, which, gee, I wonder why games aren't optimized. Maybe because you set what the game should be from the get-go rather than constantly checking it? I know, crazy fucking idea. Alright, so now it's all on low. Now let's see the benchmark. Let's see. So it should be a lot better. Because we just saw what the top tier is. And even at top tier, I was getting good frames in the game. It's just OBS was shitting the bed a little. Well, by a little, I mean it was going down like 40 FPS. But we'll see. Damn, we're still getting 50 on OBS. What the fuck, man? Again, with the fucking frame rate. What is happening, bro? Is it just like, does the benchmark run at high level or what? I don't understand this. Because look at the FPS. Like, I lock it to VSync, right? I said, oh, okay, yeah, VSync. VSync means it stays matched to the monitor. Like, it doesn't go any higher than that. The refresh should be at, like, 60 or 75, I think, technically, is my monitor's refresh. But 60 usually the thing. So it shouldn't be bumping to 100 anyway. It doesn't make sense. Unless for the benchmark, it turns off the VSync just to see what the full frames is that you could technically be achieving for the average. I don't know. This is a weird benchmark. I'm glad it's here. I'm glad a benchmark exists, but it's weird. It just seems like things are just not optimized. Yeah, everything is on low. Full screen on, quality. I guess VSync is not part of the thing. So minimum FPS was 55. Okay. It's just, okay, it's giving me my system info. Yeah, so that's my system right there, if anybody's curious. That's what I'm running for, I got 16 gig of RAM. Got the 1080 Ti. I'm on an i5 6400. My CPU is, old. Oh, just, to put it nicely, we'll just say old. It's been a minute. Day says, I remember a buddy telling me back in the day that some QA testing was just jumping and landing in the exact same spot over and over to see if you clip through. No thank you. Yeah, exactly. I'm still stuck on that first encounter of Sierra 117. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, welcome to my world. Okay. I mean, it should be fine. Because, like, here in the menu, it's fine. I think as long as I don't have 1,000 cars in the garage at the same time, it's not going to be an issue. Plus, with the VSync on, I think specifically the problem that the benchmark was doing is it doesn't seem to have the VSync as an option in the benchmark, which is really weird. But I think with the VSync on, it should keep everything stable. So it should be fine-ish. I don't think there's any other set, because these are all low, off, none, 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 none. Everything's been removed. Yeah, so should be good. Should be good. Alright, I don't know if I should play this with a controller or not. The UI almost feels like it's designed for controller. But I don't know. Let's see. There's DLC stuff, apparently. Mazda, Dodge, Jeep, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Bentley, Lotus. I guess because technically they're real cars. So, like, they would need there to be DLCs so they can pay for the license to use the cars since the cars are copyright. That's really dumb. That's the type of shit that leads to Call of Duty having like an MP5 and having to call it the X311 or some bullshit, even though it functionally and visually is an MP5 for all intents and purposes. I don't know. So we got different profiles here, so we can actually create new profiles. That's fun. So we'll call this one Goober. I don't know. Just call it Goober. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about this one, boys. We'll see. Normal mode without tutorial. So you can skip the tutorial, that's nice. Shout out to the MP5, that thing shredded back the day. It did. Classic MP5, ooh. But then the problem with Call of Duty now is everything is speed. So, like, anything that's not an SMG or an AR is completely pointless. Like, yeah, you might get a shotgun where you blow somebody in half or whatever, but sniping, shotguns, they deprioritize those so hard. Okay, should we do normal mode or go into sandbox mode just to test the visuals? I don't know. We'll just do normal mode, because either way, fuck it. So we'll just go through the tutorial. If that doesn't work, then we'll swap it over to BioShock and see what's up with that. See if this is any good. Okay, greeting. Not greetings, greeting. Okay, sure. Okay. Welcome to the Car Mechanic Simulator. See the new fully unlocked garage. Check out the operation of various parts of the workshop. You can finish the tutorial by taking the car for a test drive at any time. Oh, that's cool. So it's not going to be like, take this, put this here, take that, put this here. This is how the shop works. Like, it's like, no, you just stick around, have fun, and then go do your first contract, basically. Tire changer and wheel balancer. Used for mounting a tire on a rim and balancing the assembled wheel. Okay, cool. So when you look at the equipment, it tells you what it is. That's a great way to do a tutorial. Also, this is running beautifully. Okay. So for some reason, the benchmark is just fucked. I think it's because the VSync was off. Y'all let me know if the music gets annoying, by the way. I don't know if it's like too loud or repetitive or what, but... I want to play some country music. Because, like, I don't know about y'all, but when I'm, like, cleaning my car or whatever, I always want to put on my country music playlist. Not too loud? Good, yeah. I've got it balanced in OBS for the most part, so it should be good. I just don't like... I always have to check, because I never like to fight with the audio. Because then, if I'm fighting with the audio, you guys aren't hearing the game right, you're not hearing me right, and the whole experience is just off. Okay, so test path allow you to test the car's brakes and suspension. Okay. Ooh, gimme. Upchurch's good... What the fuck is Upchurch? Have I heard of Upchurch? Garage country. Upchurch. Who the fuck is Upchurch? Who in the fuck? Ryan Upchurch. Wait, isn't this some MAGA jackass? Last I checked, he was just being a dick. Yeah, he's like some rapper guy, right? That rap is not country. You can't do country and rap together. That's not how it works, bro. You cannot. That is not country at that point. Okay, let's see. American rapper Upchurch became popular primarily as a comedian, creating videos on various platforms to garner support and fans. Sold merchandise, raise hell, and eat cornbread. What the fuck? Originally considered country rapper, Ryan Upchurch has diversified into many genres such as rock and metal. Okay. Let's see. Now he's got good country only albums. Okay. Because, like, I have two modes. I have two modes when I'm working on anything, right? I either want to go, like, you know, like working man type of shit, you know, like Johnny Cash and all that. Like, you just put that on the background. Or I want to go the other way and go full, like, ooh-woo pop, like, Miley Cyrus and, Carly Rae Jepsen, you know? Those ones. Yeah. Let's see, Billboard, yeah. Upchurch. Okay, wait, what happened? 2021, Combs publicly apologized for his past use of the imagery. The imagery of what? Oh, the Confederate flag. Oh, so he is one of those retards. Okay, fuck him. Fuck that guy. Yeah, no. Fuck that guy. Like, years ago, back when I didn't know shit, and I was like 18 to 20-ish, you know, I used to be of that kind of, meh, it's in the past, it's whatever, it's just a piece of cloth, right? But at a certain point, it's like, okay, the amount of jackasses that wave that thing around, it's like, no, to them, it's not in the past. They're just being assholes about it, so fuck them. Should I move my camera down a bit? Let's see. He is very Southern culturalized. Okay, but being Southern doesn't give him an excuse to be a fucking dipshit. I mean, it's, like, to be Southern, you do kind of have to be a dipshit. It's, yeah, no. Okay, let me do something real quick, because I want to move something real quick. Just because, oh shit, because those aren't grouped together, so I'd have to move the chat down at the same rate I move the camera. Forget it. There's, like, numbers and stuff, that you guys can see behind my head. It's just, yeah. I could technically put the chat in there and then just resize the chat again, but forget it. But yeah, there's like, I got like XP and a phone symbol, some money, and what looks to be a stock market symbol or a rating symbol. Yeah. Anyway, see, I don't like the way the mouse is. The mouse is just kind of swingy. Got this weird build-up to it. Okay, spring compressor, use compressed suspension coil spring. But yeah, it's just one of the things of like, I am from the South. I am not a dipshit. Why? I have an education. You get an education, you're supposed to stop being a dipshit. It's really simple. Like, you got other guys, right? That are Southern, but they're not. Like, for instance, if you go back to, like, the Man in Black, you go back to the Outlaw days, you got Woody Guthrie, you got Johnny Cash, you got, Chris Christopherson, all them, they were very, like, aware of shit. And they were like, no, just because I'm a country singer and just because I'm singing about, you know, or I'm using the tones of the South doesn't mean I'm one of these hillbilly jackasses that's going to just, okay, this is weird with this. I gotta, okay, so you can't actually, well, I guess technically this is in the tutorial of the game, so maybe it doesn't let you set settings. Maybe I should try the controller. I don't know. Fucking with the controller always sucks. I was looking forward to using mouse and keyboard, but I gotta mess with sensitivity, I guess. I don't know. We'll get to it later. Or maybe I'll just have to adjust to the movement. It just... But you guys see, like, if I move slowly, it's fine. But if I go, like, here, it ramps up. I hate that. Yeah. Okay, welder allows you to perform repair on bodywork components without... which cannot be removed from the car. Okay. Toolbox. Here you can make improvements that you obtain with reaching higher levels. Okay, so the toolbox is the upgrade station for the XP. That's kind of clever. Battery charge, use your charge batteries. So yeah, no, there's like no real excuse to that. Let's see, car lift. Use the lift cars, gives you access to the chassis and bottom section of the engine that is inaccessible on a car standing on the ground. Well, yeah, duh. Obviously, cleaning kit, right? Interior detailing toolkit allows you to repair and touch up various components. I do like that it seems like everything you can interact with is red. Like, toolbox there. Got a jack over here for the engine crane, right? Used to remove an entire engine from a vehicle, right? Okay. Oh. Main gate map. Use the map to choose where to go. Select the best track to test drive a car. Okay. Well, no, see, that's the thing. If we're going to test drive cars, I definitely don't want to do that on a mouse and keyboard. because that would be better on a controller. So maybe it does better on controller. I don't know. But I think I'll have to tell it the input, right? I think the settings, you have to go into the settings and switch the input, but we'll see. Maybe it'll just natively recognize it anyway. Charlotte, get the cord around here. Okay, yeah, it knows. I gotta fix some of the, oh, God damn it. This damn thing. There we go. Drum and bass attack by Ox Diversity. Okay. So it has a little thing that pops up for the radio to tell you what's playing. Oh. R3 is crouch. Okay, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't think it knows I want the controller yet. Hold on, let me, save and return to menu. I gotta change a few things here. But yeah, it's just, the whole thing is like, fuck that. Just because you're of a certain culture or demographic does not give you an excuse to be an asshole. Just, like, you're in the... that might have been a thing that you could argue back in the day of like, oh, well, he's from this area, he hasn't been exposed to people or whatever. Like, that would fly before the internet, but when you're talking about young guys like you know, up church that are... like, you have social media, you talk on Twitter and stuff. It's like, you have access to these things. You don't have to be an asshole. You're choosing to be an asshole. You know? At a certain point. And again, if you want to be, like, racist or homophobic or whatever, like, if you want to hate other people for immutable characteristics, go ahead. You can think whatever you want. I am not against that. People can think whatever they want. And whatever's going on up here, that is between you and God. I do not care. You know, as the saying goes, between you and God, okay? I don't fucking care. But you keep it to your damn self. Just shut up. Nobody else wants to hear it. It's so annoying. Because then these idiots find each other and start bouncing off each other of like, you know, oh this and oh that, oh yeah, and then it seems to legitimize their stupid point of view, you know? Like, it just, I always think of the bit in the Avengers with, Fury, where he's talking to the Council of S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever, and they're trying to tell him something, and he's like, what is it? I know the Council has made a decision, but since it's a stupid-ass decision, I have elected to ignore it. Basically that. It's like, look, you can have an opinion, but it's an opinion. You're a fucking dumbass racist. I don't care. Like, get it? Fuck off. I don't care. Like, you know, I don't like black people. Okay, you don't have to like black people. Nobody's making you like them. You're just a racist dick, and that's, like, there you go. Like, just don't write legislation trying to fuck with other people about that shit. You know, that's the problem, is when people are like, yeah, it's totally fine to be... It's not fine to be racist. If it was, the Klan wouldn't have to wear hoods, would they? Or the Proud Boys nowadays with their stupid masks, you know, same shit. Dave says he claims it's a heritage thing and that there's no hate to anyone. See, my brother used to say that too back in the day. Because he used to wear, like, a shirt with a, you know, rebel flag on it and all that. School got pissed, told him to take it off. This was when he was, like, 16. Like, it's fine to think that when you're uneducated and you're in your teens, right? In the South, like, that's fine. But then when you get older and you, like, become an adult, it's not your fault that you might be raised by ignorant-ass people, but it is your responsibility to fix that after the fact. Is it hard? Yes. Is it super fucking annoying to try to be a more moral person and a decent person when everyone else is being an asshole? Yes! But you should at least attempt it, you know? Like, and that doesn't mean, like, oh, just be a pushover and a bleeding heart liberal. Like, no, fuck that. You're quite the opposite. But it's stupid. Because logically, let's follow that thought. Oh, it's heritage. Okay, the heritage of what? The heritage of being traitors to the United States and trying to destroy this country, right? That was their whole point. The reason they wanted to destroy the country, as stated in the Constitution of the Confederate States of America, this is what they said. It's written down for all time. It is in their thing. They were like, yeah, we're defending slavery. Like, we want to keep our slaves. Because fuck you. Fuck abolitionism. We want to keep black people in chains. Because fuck them. Like, that's their whole bit. Their whole bit is racism. So there's like no way you can slice it. Oh, states' rights. States' rights to do what? To enslave people. That's fucked up. The fact that this country was very close to actually getting abolition sooner, but it had to wait like 100 years because they couldn't like do it right away, or else the southern states were going to refuse to join the the United States to begin with, right? Back when it was all like big commonwealths and whatever, right? The southern areas, which were all about the slave labor, like they were vehemently against, you know, abolition at that time. They were like super backwards. They were like, nah, fuck that, you know, and it was basically they had to make a concession that no, we can't just declare freedom for everybody, even though we may want to, or some of the founding fathers may have wanted to, you know, the ones that were against slave owning, if there were any really. That it's, again, everybody's a product of their time. Morals change and shift, which is why the morals have changed and shifted in the 21st century. So we just can't do that. Like you just, that's not cool, man. You know, that's not cool. You know, and I mean the guy like. Combs, the guy that was hanging out with Upchurch, I guess, for his album, he was like, yeah, you know what, Rebel Flag kind of fucked up. You guys are kind of right. And then it seems Upchurch was like, you guys are sissies, you're bowing to the mob. And I'm like, okay, who cares? Now you just look like the dick in the situation, which is why I have no idea who Ryan Upchurch is. To be fair, I don't know who Combs is either. But again, he was hanging out with Ryan Upchurch. Like, who the fuck are you people? You've made country music irrelevant ever since, like, the Bush administration. Because the second 9/11 happened, they went full into, like, the Islamophobia, and then it all got heavily sanitized. It, like, how many country songs actually talk about, you know, work and fuck the government? How many of them actually say fuck the government? Like, think about that one for a minute, right? In the last, like, 20 years, how many songs can you name that are country songs that actually tell, that are about, like, running from the law, telling the feds to go fuck themselves, right? How many? If you can't name one off the top of your head, that's a problem, because country music is supposed to be that. That's why back in the day you had Johnny Cash and them being considered, you know, outlaw country. Like, that's the whole genre of outlaw country, is being like, yeah, fuck the establishment. It's one of those things that was, it's I always say this about Johnny Cash. If he had been born 10 years later, he would have been one of the first punk rock artists. I guarantee it. The only reason he went into country was because that, at the time, was the punk rock of its age. It was the thing where you would tell people to you know, kick rocks, right? You would use that to be like, yeah, fuck you, fuck the government, fuck somebody telling me what to do on my land, you know. That was... Like, even though it's not your land, you stole it from the natives, but I digress. Dave says 9/11 was the end of the Attitude Era and the incoming of the Patriot Era, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly. Because the 90s was all about, fuck you, stick it to the man, right? The whole thing in the 90s. It started brewing in the 80s, right, with the punk movement, and we saw a lot of, like, the neoliberalism, and a pushback to the neoliberalism was, we're supposed to be doing cars here, and I'm talking politics, but I mean, what are cars if not politics? Because America is car-centric because of American capitalist policy. Because if America was communist, cars would not be a super big thing, right? It would just be like, it would be considered a personal mode of transportation, not like a personality, you know? But we're also a huge state. It's like, we need proper public transportation. But yeah, no, that's exactly it. It's like, neoliberalism comes in, punk comes off of neoliberalism and says, it pushes back and says, no, fuck you. And then punk kind of dies out a little bit, but the 90s grunge era pops up and is like, you know what? Fuck you back. But we're done with, like, the leather jackets and spikes and the mohawks and shit. Instead of trying, because punks try, right? Like, that's their thing, is they try to be offensive with the anarchy and the fuck you and all this shit. That was the idea of the punks, is to push back so hard against Reagan's, like, clean-cut America, because Reagan wanted to bring back the 50s, right? And he was just forcing America to clean up and dress proper and all this crap. And you had the overcorrection for punk. And then grunge came in and said, you know what? Fuck all this shit. I'm not going to try to dress well. I'm going to dress in whatever. And I'm going to skate around, and I'm going to do whatever, and, you know, listen to, like, fucking depressed dudes singing about sad shit, because fuck it. You know, and, like, you know, sit in a parking lot and drink. Because that was the thing, right? That was the thing to do. And then, like, it was like a fucking snap happens with 9/11, where America's culture gets sworn by the psyop of the American government being like patriotism, and they wrap themselves in the flag, the Patriot Act, the TSA, the whole shebang. They expanded the surveillance state. They did all that shit. And they had this forever war going on in the Middle East, right? Which only ended recently when Biden left Afghanistan. And the only reason he even left Afghanistan was because Democrats had become so fucking unpopular that he had to do something like that to show, like, that Democrats were not fully Republicans yet. That there was still a technical difference between the two parties, right? Even though they're all a uniparty that serves capital, they were trying to save face with that one, right? That was the only reason they even bothered with that shit. Because, like, there's been no formal apologies to anyone in that region. There's been no U.S. aid or anything offered to those countries to rebuild the shit we destroyed. Like, there's nothing. There's no, like, hey, sorry we let some Republicans in here and they fucked everything up, and we also were part of the warmongering for a little bit, too. My bad. If they actually meant it, they would be apologizing. It's like with Japan, where they just ignore what happened in World War II and act like they weren't the bad guys, even though they were the bad guys. And they've made no formal apologies ever to China about what they did to them. And they constantly beef with China over shit. It's like, you guys haven't fucking changed. If you're not gonna formally apologize, what the fuck? You know? Like, you have to formally apologize and try to have more open relations with the people that you brutalized and colonized. Or else you're just being a dick. You know? It just doesn't end. But yeah, no, the Patriot era was the worst thing that ever happened to America. It's just insane. And it's all because of the American South. Because of the traitors, because of the Confederacy. That's why that flag is fucking bullshit. You know? And it's just stupid. Alright, let's see. Video settings. What was I doing? I was doing control rebinds. No. I was doing... It's nice you can rebind them, but I was doing controller... Control. There we go. So, should be good there. My 10-week-old must know we're trying to have a convo about shit. She's losing her mind right now. 10 weeks. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, no, I've had many nieces and nephews and things, and oh my god, babies are crazy. They just... they gotta get into a groove. They gotta understand what they are, and then they kind of chill out. But it's hell until they figure it out. You know? Me, I'm never having kids. They're too much. Just too much. Unrealistic wheel size. What does that mean? Oh, I guess maybe instead of having, like, regular wheel sizes, they change it to where all the wheel sizes are the same size, so it's easier to look at or something. I don't know. Or easier to change, like it's not as heavy or something. Good question. Zoom in when unmounting and mounting. Controls. Okay. Yeah, this is control sensitivities at 30%. I mean, it was at 100, right? So 100 with the controller should be fine. If not, we can get back to this menu pretty quick. So we'll just try 100 and jump back in the tutorial real quick. That should be good now that we're on controller. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Okay, 100's a little much. There's no, like... This doesn't recognize it. Oh, that's weird. I didn't know the PS4 could do that. Wait. Oh, that's cool. So if you hit the button on the PS4 controller for Steam, Steam has actually tied that to the Shift Tab button when you want to bring that up. That's kind of fun. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't need to save at that point. Let's see. So that was a little much. I don't think I want controller acceleration. So we'll turn acceleration off and drop that to about 50. That should do it. It's really shitty that you can't open this menu in the actual game. But it might just be in the tutorial itself, and it doesn't want it just, you know, opening like that. I don't know. Weird. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. Now I can walk around. Crouch. Okay. Gotta figure out all the buttons here. That's gonna be square. Oh, jeez. Maybe a little faster. Okay. I hope I can control the music from like a radio or like make a playlist, because I'd like my favorite songs, you know, off of the soundtrack. Controller acceleration, yeah. So maybe 70%. Okay, try that one. This is the setup, boys. We always gotta do the technical stuff on the first stream. But once we get this sorted, we will be flying. Okay, so now I can look around pretty good. Can walk pretty good. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That. All right, cool. I think 70 is good. 80 might be better, but I think 70 is good for now. So we can hold to take off, or we can use. Oh, this is cool. So if we want to search for that part, we can. We can just go right into it. Like, oh, I need to get this new hood. So it'll just bring up the shop for whatever part you want. I don't know if it'll automatically go to that part. That might be a skill we unlock later, is when you open the shop, it goes straight to that selection. Okay. This one looks rusty. I really do like this. What is this? Okay, so that's the spring tension thing, right? Toolbox, that's the upgrades thing, or... Oh. Oh, no, not X, not X. Okay, square, I've got it backwards. Okay, it's actually showing. I'm so used to... I got so used to Sole Suspect, the X being, but it's Xbox X, which is the left button. But no, this one's actually showing me DS4. So X to use, and then when I hit square, that's what's bringing up the site. Okay, that's the deal. Got it. So get a couple options here. Okay, so that little symbol, you guys see that orange symbol there? That's one of the symbols I have behind my head. That must mean perk points, right? It's like a skill point. Faster part examination, faster screwing, unscrewing, right? All the usual stuff. Tire changer. Separate tire from rim. Install tire on rim. Take part. Okay. Wheel balance. Okay. So this one goes test track. Oh, that's cool. This calendar's 2017, but the game is 2018. So it's kind of like FIFA, where they always release the thing the year earlier. Okay, and then there's the welder. So we can move equipment to another location and then use it. Okay, where's the grinder? I saw that in the thing. Oh, what's this? Paint shop. Ooh, allows you to do various paint jobs. Cool. We can do painting and stuff, so we can... Alright, paint part. Cool. So you can just click on any of these shelves, really. Nice. Got a whole paint shop going. What's this? A parts warehouse. Allows for storing of parts which you don't currently need. You can expand the warehouse area to grow inventory. Okay, cool. Oh, I see a thing. Selected warehouse 1. The triangle to change warehouse. Wow, we got so many warehouses. That's cool. It's like different pages. So you can organize things by like hood, tires, you know, wheel well, all that. Engine stand. Allows you to mount the engine and gives you an easy access to it. Okay. So you can rotate the engine left, right, add engine into crane, create new engine. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay, a little bit of frame dippage, but not too bad. Oh, there's the sander, I think. Computer allows you to purchase new parts. Right. Order. Okay, you can access order menu from the pie menu or by using phone. I'm out of water. Then select the order you are interested in and accept it. After you accept the selected order, the car will automatically appear on your driveway. When you approach the car, you can again use pie menu to view the car card. Okay. That's how we get our cars in to work on them. What was this? I don't remember what they said this room is. Oh, okay. So this is like where you can go underneath to work on it instead of jacking up. This is the, I think it said this is the tire checker one. Like they can check the brakes and suspension and all that without going on the test tracks. Yeah, it's like the tester. So path test. So it's all just path test, right? And that's the main gate. So this is where we can select our different areas to go racing about, playing with the car. That's cool that, like, I didn't know you could drive the car, right? I thought, oh, okay, we'll fix up the car, then we send it out, and we just get money, right? But no, it's, you actually do stuff with the car. Because the only simulator I've played to date is Cash Cleaner Simulator. So that one, you would just get cash in, clean it, and then send it away to whoever through a conveyor belt, and it would just get shipped off. Like, you wouldn't do anything more with it. The repair bench, I guess we can take stuff like bent or messed up or something, we can put it over here and fix it up. Okay. Pie menu. So is that any time we can do pie menu? Oh, we can, sweet. Okay, you can go to inventory, parts, notes, tablet. That's tablet, that's on square. Circle is the menu. Okay, so circle is pause. I was hitting pause for pause, but circle is pause. Okay. Weird. Weird, like, start and select are not the pause menu, but they might be for something else. Could be. So I want to do that. Do I have a tool for that? Move car to another location. Assemble mode. Switch to assemble mode. Switch to disassemble mode. Oh. What the fuck? Okay, so we can, like, take stuff out of the middle. Inventory. Normal mode. Assemble mode. Okay. Car status. Wow, that's a lot of stats. There's a lot going on here. Holy shit, every part of this car is in here. Push rods, spark plugs, rocker arms, the whole lot. Holy shit. Okay. So where's the grinder? How do I get to the... Oh, no, we use this. We can lift it up. Okay, body disassemble mode. Hold and take off. Ah, I hit the wrong button. It's gonna take me a minute to get back to the regular mindset for that. Okay, so you don't have to, like, move it out of the way yourself. You just take it off. Yeah, it's total. Yeah, exactly. Shit's fucked. Like, imagine you open that up and it's just like, yeah, shit's fucked. So what's the hood like? Oh god, the engine's fucking borked. Jesus. Yeah, my great-grandfather, he used to work on Pontiacs. Like, when I say work on Pontiacs, I mean back in the day, you had, like, he was a service tech for Pontiacs. His whole thing was just working on Pontiac cars. He was a Pontiac mechanic. So there wasn't any of this, oh, he worked in a shop and there's 50 different types of vehicles and half of them have bad designs. Like, no, he worked for just the Pontiac guys. And he was on, like, salary and everything. But, yeah, that was back in the day. Okay, so I go to the bench. Then I can pick these parts I've taken off. And I can repair them. So if I want to repair the front door, I spend money to have it repaired. So I don't repair it myself. But I would, like, bring the different stuff over here. Like oil drain, right? I do that myself. Okay. So then I assume I have to come over and, like, grab the grinder and stuff. Part notes. Inventory. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I guess we'll just take this one out for a drive. Oh, that's the warehouse. See how she drives. To the test track? Yeah, sure. I don't want to take the Cape. I want to take the Mayan. No oil in engine. Ah, fuck. Hold on, we gotta do an oil change. You gonna lift it or what, asshole? Hold on, let's, can I, like, move the thing? Oh. Okay, we flip it up. See, it's got no oil. I don't think we need to change the oil. I think I just need to add it. Work on part. Engine. Okay. Manifold. Okay, so left moves the camera for some reason, and then right is the cursor. Filter. I may just save the, yeah, I might save the controller for just driving, and then do this with mouse and keyboard instead. Because it's so much easier to point the mouse, but the mouse has that weird drag to it. I don't know, I guess I'll just get used to the controller. It's so weird that left is the controller. Switch part mount, okay. Examine tool, right. Okay, there's the oil fill plug. Focus that. So that's the plug, hold on. Okay, so if I want to do the oil fill, then I click on the engine, then I go over to the oil, I remove the oil, so I hold X to get rid of that. Ah, there we go, now we fill the oil. How do I know how much? Oh. You fill it. Oh, okay. Too much. Pour too much oil. Okay, got an achievement for that. Okay. So that ought to do it. Now we'll take her out. Oh, Jesus Christ, with the frame rate. Why? Why with the frame rate? Alright, I'll move a little slower. The game does not like when I move things too fast. Which is unfortunate for the game, because we're about to go on the test track. I'm gonna get this little fucking four-door sedan shit. Yeah, my arm's itchy. Itchy arm. Okay. Why is my arm so itchy? Have an ant on me or something? Hang on, let me look around here, because I've had problems with ants before. When it, like, rains or something, there's, like, a... No, it's fine. It's not because my room's dirty, it's just, like, there's a window right there. There's... I'm just being careful. Now we're good. Yeah, I'm not like Asmund Kampf with his fucking roaches. Jackass. Okay. Moving on. Alright, use check performance of the car, test the car steering, suspension, and braking. Okay. Fantastic. Now controller, work with me. Thank you. Alright, change camera so we can go first, third, back. Alright, let's see. Accelerate, brake and reverse. Obviously, we gotta go, like, back camera. Ooh, we got, like, a free camera. That's cool. Oh, I'm not even in the car. It's a ghost car. It's Christine. I wonder if they'll do that for, like, Halloween. Or if they've done that before. That would be perfect for, like, a Halloween update. Adding Christine as a thing. But it's, like, a car you can't even work on. It's just in the shop during those days. It's sitting in the corner. And then, like, it's repairing itself. You're not doing anything to fix it. Oh, that's weird. So is it like a chase cam where it's gonna follow me, or? Go, go. Whee! Okay. Should we go first person or nah? I don't ever understand the appeal of first person driving in games. Like third person's cooler because you get to see the whole car and everything. Oh god. Holy fuck. Okay, I don't think we're gonna really be able to test many of these. Alright, go forward. Yeah, she handles the corner. Not very well. And don't say it's the car. It's not the car. It's the driver. I don't play a lot of racing games. I haven't done like racing games since Need for Speed 2. Yep. Nice. Can we get some optimization up in here? Yeah, true though. Like, what the fuck? Because the game does not look that impressive. I'm sorry, but it fucking doesn't. It's super simplistic in its visuals, and it's got none of the reflections or anything on, right? It's not like oh, I want to play with all the cool visuals. Like, look at the fucking tires here, bro. The tires are low poly. You can tell. Like, look at the LOD on these tires from far away. And then for some reason, when you get closer, it changes it to be super smooth on every single one of these tires. Entirely unnecessary. Or entirely unnecessary, I should say. But still. Fuck me, dude. Can I please get optimization in one of these fucking shit-ass video games? Like, it doesn't matter what game nowadays. It's like, I swear to God, where am I? Is this my shop, or am I at, like, the shop on the test track, or... Oh, I finished the tutorial. So that shop wasn't my shop. This is my shop. This is, like, the starter shop. Okay. The other one's, like, expanded shop. Yeah. Like, Jesus, man. It's almost like shit's just designed to piss me off. Okay, this goes to parking. Oh, and then you can go play with the cars if you want to. And then if you can just check what cars are parked there. Okay. So do we have any points? No points. Okay. I guess we'll get started. Figure out what we're doing with it. Yeah, it just... I mean, I don't mind a little frame difference here or there when it's like switching scenes or I'm doing something super, super intense, maybe, sure. But... yeah. Just yeah. I mean, guys, this is literally the same rig that played Batman Arkham Knight. And yeah, we had some frame issues in there, but it was Arkham fucking Knight. And I still walked away with like 55 frames solid most of the time. Oh, we can check the radio. Nice. Okay, so you can turn it off. We're getting bored with it. Turn on. So this is like the techno channel. Oh, we got all kinds of options. So that's drum and bass attack. Electro Hive. Okay. Hideout. Okay, not bad. I hope these songs are not copyright. I think these are just generic songs they made up, but still. Radio broadcast CDK. Man, whoever put this game together really likes techno. Classic. Who the hell listens to classic music while working in a car? Boring. Killer Rock Radio. Not bad. Dash it, walk away. Seems like mostly techno, though. Hello? Okay. I guess it's between Radio Broadcast and Killer Rock. That one's mostly techno as well. Hideout might be nice. Abraham Lincoln and Albert Einstein. Okay. We'll listen to Killer Rock for now. Just chill with it. I should go get some water, but fuck it. I am hydrated enough during the day. We'll be fine. Okay, that's my oil drain. Alright. Okay, so where's the phone? I need the phone so I can call in some new shit. Phone. Oh, there's the phone. Alright, what do we got? We got an Emden lot and a Katagiri Katsumoko. Pair with minimal parts condition. Wait, is it the same thing? No, these are two different ones. So, a year and a half ago, I bought this car for my son. He said that he's not interested in anything except driving it and occasionally filling up at the gas station. Please check the oil and tires. Okay, that should be an easy enough one. But we only have room for one, so I want to start with something simple. Oh, okay, it's orange. Alright. So, do I need to put it on the jack here, or what? Or, how do I move this? Overview car parts using this mode. Oh, okay. So is the red bat? Yeah, it looks like there's rust and stuff too, but I mean the assignment said just check the what, tires and whatnot? Wait, how do I see, what was the assignment? Oh fuck. I don't remember what it said. Man, check the computer, maybe that'll, oh, that's the part shop, shit. Oh, you know that oil is way overdue from the description on this one. Yeah, true. I get my oil changed at some point. Yeah. Car's still running fine. That's just like I really need to sit down and do the oil sometime. I have to get a pan for it though, before I can. I can actually get all up under it. I'm just checking her all around. Okay, wait, so will I get in trouble if I fix it up too good, or, I mean, good God. They said fill the oil and check the tires, right? How do I double check the list? Like, do I just have to remember what they said? That seems weird. Seems like it should be a post-it note around here for the details of what I'm currently doing. And okay, job description, brake system needs fixing, list provided. No, I don't want that. Is there like no way to know what I'm supposed to be doing with this thing? Because I remember it said oil, but okay, my oil, then catch heat from parents for riding on 28 psi instead of 32. Bro, facts. Honestly, I think until such a time that the government gives people proper public transportation and they're expecting everybody to have a car, the way I see it, I think cars should be made by the government, provided by the government, and maintenance by the government. Like, all through, like, some taxes, right? So that everyone has, like, basic vehicles for doing what they need to do. And then, you know, there you go. And open up, like, garages that are big, like, communal garages, not these, like, oh, Pep Boys and all this. Like, yeah, have servicers, but have the servicers work with the community garages to help people understand how to maintain their own vehicles, right? And if there's, like, a bigger problem they can't handle or they haven't worked on it before, they can basically take it to a guy there and spend the day with that guy, you know, being shown how the thing works, right? And they can learn how to actually maintain their own shit. You know, something simple. But I digress. Okay, so I think it did just say oil change, but oh fuck, I hit the wrong button. I genuinely don't have a way to check that. That's kind of annoying. Unless it's in another menu that I'm just not aware of. Maybe that's what select and start do. It shows your current car. Or maybe when you inspect the car, it'll tell you what needs to be done. I don't know, that's a good question. Yeah, start and select ain't doing shit, so check when you hear parts notes, add to list, add part to notebook. So that added the hood. We can take that off. Okay. Overview of car, move car to another location, assemble, disassemble, car status, tune parts. Let you change special parts tuning. Tune is only available for cars you own. Okay. So you can't tune somebody else's ride. Not cool. Car status. Ah, here we go. Okay, so it will say in the order summary, right? Check the information about the car. There'll probably be information about the car in there. I'm a moron. Okay, a year and a half ago, I bought this car for my son. He said that he's not interested in anything except driving it and occasionally filling it up at the gas station. Check the oil and the tires. Change the oil. Drain old, refill new. Okay. So that's faulty parts. And then this one, I mean, we have to do the tires and the oil. There's air filter, fuel filter as well. Okay, so we need to get this on a jack then. So let's move the car. To the car lifter or to the park? To the car lifter. Oh, so we can park the car so we can take on new jobs. So even though we're technically limited, we can take on more jobs. Kind of like in Cash Cleaner Simulator, what I would do is I would just take on all the jobs that are popping up on the map currently, and then I would just take all the cash and sort it, filter it, whatever, and then see what I had to work with and complete them in whatever order I had, right, and go from there. Because that one you need to constantly have certain denominations of certain bills and things, and some missions wouldn't just give you that to clean up. It's, you know, go play Cash Cleaner. It's great. It's wonderful. I actually just got an update for, like, cleaning things up with vacuum and stuff. Oh. Okay. Cracks oil drain open, only coolant comes out. Oh no. The horror. Yeah, that would suck. Wait, what? Why aren't you going up? Aren't the little arms here supposed to go... Do these... Yeah, they look like they move. They look like... Do they swing? Do they go under? Do I have to move them under? How does this work? How do I get you up so I can mess with the oil? I can't get to the oil if it won't go. Oh, you just hit it. You don't hold it. Okay. For some reason, I saw the little spinny wheel, the little green wheel, and I was like, oh, that'll work. Oh, okay. You get it on, and then you can put it down. Okay. So that, I guess that's so you don't accidentally tap it. Yeah, so if you hit X again, it goes up, but if you hold it, it goes down. Okay. This is the early bits of the game where I gotta figure out the interface, and then we can do some stuff with it. If we do some fun stuff. Alright, place the equipment back, car lifter. So at least I don't have to physically drag it anywhere. Alright, let's see. Work on this part. Go to the oil filter. So we want to remove the oil filter. Well, that's the oil pan. This is the oil filter. Can you tell I don't work on cars? Like, I know some shit. I know how things are connected, but I don't actually work too much on my car. The most I've done is, like, get under there to mess with the skid plate and refill my oil a little bit. Yeah, because my skid plate, the only real issue on this car when I got it was, like, the skid plate keeps popping out, so I just go to O'Reilly's and I'll get these little skid plate pins, and I'll just take one, I'll get under there and just take one and jam it back in the middle, Unfortunately, I don't know if it's the skid plate or just the design of the skid plate or what, or whoever installed it, but it's off by like, 2 millimeters. So it's very close, but very off. So when I get under there, I have to like pull it to the side and hold it, and then with my other hand, I gotta pop the pin in. It only like, but those pins are like $5 for 2 of them, and it comes out like it only wears out like once every 4 or 5 months. If that, like, even if it wore out every single month, it would still be cheap as hell to keep doing that instead of go buy a whole new skid plate. Place I was working had me working on stain pumps that had literal car oil filters as the filters. Oh, Jesus. That's so fucked up. Yeah. I actually heard a horror story from the Valvoline guys where they had them working, like, they'd be working on tires and stuff. This is when I was working at a gas station. We had, like, a oil change place across the road. And they'd come in once in a while. And one time, this chick comes in, and she says he works over there because she's wearing the shirt and all that. And we're just jawing. And she's just like, oh, man, my back, wherever. I'm like, they don't let you guys sit down? Like, don't give you, like, a little stool or something for when you're, checking the tires and stuff? And they're like, no. I'm like, what do you mean? They want you, like, just crouching all the time? It's so stupid. That's gonna wear out your guys. Just give somebody a little stool. Like, shit, my grandfather wasn't that stupid. Whenever he was working on his trucks and shit, he was always sitting as much as he could. He was sitting, he was laying, he was just, he would, like, lay on the ground and then make us, like, give him stuff from his toolbox because he didn't want to have to even lean over to get the tools because that's unnecessary strain on him and his joints, What's the point? Okay, so I think we remove the oil pan, right? I don't know, I might fuck it up, but let's see. So we hold this stick off part, and we can remove the pan. Removes the screws. Okay. You did not drain oil before disassembling oil pan. Cost you $100. Fuck! What do you mean drain the oil? What? Where do I drain it? Do I remove the oil filter first, or... Okay, also, the optimization. Jesus. Good God, man. Do I drain the oil filter first? Oil filter added. Okay. God damn it. Alright. I thought I was supposed to just remove the pan. Why would it pour out? Wouldn't the point of the pan be just remove the pan and then you... Oh my god. I don't know. Okay, there's the crankshaft. There's the piston. Fuck this car design, man. Also, fuck this optimization. Like, Jesus Christ, you guys. Just optimize some shit once in a while. I'm not looking at anything super complex here. You're not fucking Elden Ring rendering a beautiful sunset, okay? This is basic stuff I'm looking at. Okay, so we did the oil drain. Now we need to put the part on. Like, we need to put the filter back on. Hold on. What are we doing? No, not over you. We need to check the tires. We also got to put the thing back on, right? Okay. Change oil, drain the old, refill the new, right? Air filter. Right, we need to do the air filter and the fuel filter. And then the thing. Okay, so... I guess I spilled oil over the floor, so we really don't need the oil drain anymore. Oh, wait, am I supposed to just use the equipment and it would have done that for me? I was looking for a little thing to unscrew. Because that's how oil pans work. You go in and you take out the little, like, nozzle... And when you remove it, then it drips into the thing. Alright, whatever. Okay. So do I need to just put this back, then? How do I reassemble the fucking thing? Focus. Buy menu. Inventory. I guess... No, don't sell item, for the love of God. Search. Add to shopping list. How do I put this back on? Does it put it back on when I'm done working on the car, or what? Hold on. I don't know how this game works, bro. Trial and error, though. Trial and error. Fine. Oh, okay, wait. So you use triangle menu to do stuff. You open the pie menu. Then you can do, like... You can mount parts. Switch to part mount mode. Okay. Got it. Hold the mount. Yeah, put that back on. Because we got the oil out now. The oil thing's in the way. I should have moved it. Okay. Put that back on. Here we go. Rival says, it's a relaxing game, they said. It won't be stressful, they said. Welcome in, good to see you. You're right, though, you're right. I'm not stressed, I'm just annoyed because I'm trying to figure out the buttons. I forgot how it worked. Okay, so we put those back on. Then if we look at the overview, the red is the bad stuff. So we really need, we do really need to replace these parts or repair them. One of the two. I don't think you can repair them, though. Get the fuck out of my way. We already spilled the oil on the floor. We don't need this. Move. Get out of here. Okay. Let's see what we're working with here, Jim. Alright. I wish I had, like, a trucker cap and a fake cigarette to just be working on this. Or, like a little Valvoline, like, jumpsuit, you know, like a mechanic suit. I like a monkey suit. I do. I like a mole suit, you know? We need that to be a fashionable thing already, because I really like the idea of people just walking around with that. I always, like, that pissed me off at the job I worked, where, like, the first job, the shitty job that terminated me, right? Those ones, like, not only did they not give me a company shirt for, like, a year when I worked there. Luckily, I had a blue polo shirt that was pretty similar, so, fuck it. It just didn't have the, you know, the logo for the company on it. And all I could think is, if I own this company, I would be investing whatever profits we have back into the company to give my guys not, like, work shirts, but whole get-ups, right? Like, give my guys the classic look of the full-service mechanic. Now, even if it's not, like, a full-service station, you might still be dealing with, like, gas spills. You might still need to clean things up or whatever. And if you give somebody the coveralls for that, you give them, like, the mole suit, cool, great, wonderful. And it's, like, it's not hard to size those. It's, like, it's basically one size fits all. You just kind of do that, and then you can roll the sleeves up and whatever. Or if it's a hot day, you can take the top off and tie it around the waist, you know? And there you go, as long as you have, like, appropriate attire underneath. But that's the thing. And I would put the company logo on, like, the front, like, with their name. I'd give them, like, an embroidered name, right? And then put the company logo on the back. So that when people see that, they see professionalism. You know, it's not just a shirt with a logo on it like they're working at, I don't know, like Target, you know? Like, I don't want people thinking that they just, like if you go into Publix, right? Publix has a proper uniform for their guys. They have black pants, green shirt, maybe the aprons, you know? Sometimes they were in the apron thing, depends on what store or what department. And then you know the managers, so the managers have name tags like everybody else does, but they're always wearing, like, slacks or you know, jeans or something, and it's like belt with, like, tucked in button down shirt, and they're like, you know, those are the managers because they're always like, you just see them, they're like, oh, this guy works here, of course. Which it's funny, it's gotten me sometimes where in Publix I'll get called out, like, when wearing, like, a button shirt or something, or if it's a day where I guess I look particularly professional, even though it's the same shit I wear all the time. The people will flag me down and be like, do you work here? I'm like, no, but what do you need? Especially happens at Aldi, because I usually wear my blue polo out to Aldi. So they'll see the blue shirt, and when I'm out at the store, I like to take the stuff that's out of place, and if I can fix it, like, if somebody pulled all the milk out, you know, and there's, like, 4 milks left, but they're at the back of the rack in Aldi, I'll just reach in and fix them real quick. Some people have seen me do stuff like that, and I guess their brain goes, oh, guy in a collared shirt, and it's blue, and the store is blue, and he's fixing the shelf. He must work here. No, I don't, unfortunately. I wish they would hire me. I'd love to be a cashier for like, closing shifts. It'd be perfect. They close, like, 8 o'clock. That's fantastic. And so I could just work from, like, noon to 8 or whatever, right? Or even, like, 2 to 8, just, like, a little 6 hours. I'd take that. That'd be just fine by me. I'd just be the cashier guy, you know, running around doing stuff in the afternoon. But, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be available for throwing truck, because I help my folks in the morning. That's, like, a main thing I do, is I wake up and I check things around the house in the morning and all that, you know. Plus, you gotta pay me a lot to get me up at 5 in the morning to throw a truck. You got your mind. Anyway, but yeah, that's the thing, is, like, I miss that. Like, that's one thing I think, like, people need to look good. Like, I don't think everybody needs a suit and tie. I think that era's past. But I think we should be fashionable in some way. I'm sick of seeing the hoodies and the flip-flops and the shorts and everybody just dressing casually. Like, wear whatever the fuck you want, man. Whatever makes you comfortable. Have that. I don't care. But I dress better than you do. So, you know, who's winning here? Me. I just, not to be a dick about it, but, like, I feel good about myself when I put on some decent clothes when I go out, you know? And I'll change it up depending on the mood, but I'll usually try to wear something decent. Alright, let's see. So we got the oil pan back on, but we need to replace that part, right? Or do we need to repair the part? Hold on, let's take the part off. Take this out the way. Okay, remove it entirely. No oil in there. I didn't fill the oil back up. We'll remove the filter. Okay, then we go back. Where's the repair bench? Do we even have a repair bench in this shop? Or am I just kind of screwed on that one? I don't think I have a repair bench. I think I can get new parts, but I can't actually repair parts. I can't just do that. We'll have to get that upgrade later to the shop. Okay. So go to the computer. Computer, show me the parts. Alright, where are we at? Body shop, interior shop, license shop, tire shop. Well, we'll have to get the tires anyway. So you know what? Let's just remove the tires for now. Because we're going to need new tires anyway. Seven Day says, no smoking on the shop floor. Here's some dip. Yep, true. True. Okay. Did they say check the brakes or just repair the tires? Check oils and tires. Okay, so I guess just remove the tires and, you know, check them, check the air and all that. 10%? Bitch, you are not just going to the gas station with this car. Ain't no way, ain't no way you're getting it 10% with these tires. Little Timmy's going out to the track with this shit, and he's not telling mommy and daddy. That's what he's doing. What the fuck? Alright. Get all these damn wheels off. Oh my god. It's good this game is so chill. Or else I would be really annoyed having to move these things one at a time. Just kind of suck. That's alright. Let's see. Tires. Tire checker. Where is it? Here we go. Tire changer. Separate tire from rim. Separate tire from rim. Oh, so we can, like, take the tire off the rim. So we keep the rim, but we get rid of the tire. Install tire on rim. Okay. Take parts from tire changer. Alright. Wheel balance. Okay. Got it. Alright. So, separate the parts. We want to separate the wheel? Are you sure you want to separate? Yeah. I'm going to take the wheels off because the rim is alright. It's the tire that mostly needs to get changed. So. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Hurry up. I mean, it's easier than doing it by hand, but still. Okay, take that off. Oh, you gotta be kidding. We have to do all of these. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I understand the upgrade tree giving you, like, faster speeds on this and different abilities that are going to make this a lot faster. Gotta get new tires, gotta get new oil. Oh my lord. We've only made 10 XP so far. I think it's because I flubbed the oil. I feel like the game would have given me more if I didn't spill oil over the goddamn floor. I also lost $100 because of the oil. I had to clean up the damn oil spill. Okay. So now we want to install something onto this rim. Yeah. So these are the tires I have. Okay, I have nothing to work with there. So I need to order 4 new tires, an oil filter, and... Oh, wait, they said fuel filter as well. Hold on. I might as well get it all at once. Alright, pop the hood. Where would the fuel filter be? Brake pump, car battery, air intake would be fuel filter. Wait, no, that would be air filter. Wait, did they say air or fuel filter? What did they say? Air filter or fuel filter? Air filter. Well, I took off the oil filter, so I need to take off the fuel filter and the air filter. Take part. Or do I... Air filter cover, remove. Why can't I remove this? Oh, do I have to remove these little things one at a time? Oh, I'm gonna kill somebody. know this music. Wait a minute, I know this. This is from, like, the YouTube music library. I know this because I've heard it on, like, Neebs Gaming before when they were playing, like, Ark. They use stuff from there a lot because it's royalty-free. So we have to remove the clamps. Gotta remove every one of these clamps. Oh my god. Remove. Okay. Okay, looks a little damaged. 1% condition should be fine, you know. It's got at least another 1,000 miles in there. It's fine. Okay. So we've taken the air filter. We need to take the fuel filter. Okay, that's the ABS module. That's the brake pump. So we'd want to look at the engine for the fuel filter. So that's the engine cover. Okay. That's the dipstick for the oil. Starter. Throttle. Where the fuck? Well, that's the intake manifold. So the fuel filter might be around here. There it is. I had a feeling it was going to be this rusted piece of shit. Rebel says, new coat of paint, we'll fix it right up, promise. Yep. That's going to be my voice now. That's going to be my voice anytime I do some shop shit in here. I'm going to start doing voices. That'll be the shop voice. Just, yeah, we'll fix it. Yeah, sir. I've actually tried to work at O'Reilly's before, and they just do not hire me, and it makes me mad. Because I want to learn about cars and shit. I want to be able to work on my own vehicle and, like, help. Because that's a genuinely decent job, is to, like, work at a car place and sell people parts. Because the people coming in there, they know the parts they want already, you know? They're not stupid. You're not, like, selling them on a car or selling them on some bullshit they don't need. Like, you're actually helping them maintain their vehicle, which is necessary to their survival. That's important, you know? Okay, rims. We got rims. We're not going to put new rims on. We need tire. Wait, so how do I go back? Oh, triangle's back. Okay. Circle is to close entirely. Got it. Tire shop. That's what we need. Shit, what kind of tires do we have? Oh, okay, we need it. Alright. I'm picking up what you're putting down, game. I got you. Go to the inventory. Add the type of tire to the shopping list. Got it. Okay. And then, so we can sell the old crap to make some money back, and then we'll replace it with new stuff. Yeah, okay. So rims, I think the rims are fine, but we'll probably get some new rims as well. No, we'll keep the rims. They're at 69%. Nice. But, yeah, the other stuff that's too bad condition, we'll add to the shopping list. We'll get some new ones, like air filter, the fuel filter. Oil filter's fine. Oil pan's fine. So we are going to need to change the oil, but yeah, we'll just add the oil later. Okay, now we got a shopping list. Now we can actually know what we're looking for. So we're looking for the voice price standard. Is it a standard or a standard B? I think it's a standard B. Yeah. Damn, boy's got $90 tires? Shit, son. Ah! Damn, $568 for some tires? I low-key want to fuck them and get the standard tires. What would the difference be? Damn, that saves me like $200. Ooh, this one's like $48 for the vintage. No, we should probably put the same tires back on. I mean, I don't think the kid's gonna care, because he's fucking up the car anyway, so why... Size, width, profile, 165. It's all the same. I don't see what the difference is. Standard A and Standard B. I don't know, the white walls are nice. No, we're gonna try not to be an asshole mechanic. We'll buy the right stuff. Okay. So we need an air filter and a fuel filter. I hit the wrong button. Alright, main shop, I think? Okay, yeah, main shop. Get the Bardo air filter. Yeah, the Bardo and the fuel filter. So, air filter, one of those. We want... Oh my god. We got the air filter. What about supposed to for the fuel filter? Where is the fuel filter? Okay, hang on. Go to engine specifically. I need to use these tabs or I'm going to lose my mind trying to find parts here. So actually can't filter these. I mean, there is a search. Okay, so square for search. We'll say fuel. Fuel filter. There it is, right there. Oh, fuck you! God damn it. The D-pad wasn't working for some reason. Why won't you go over to the fuel filter? We go to fuel pump. Wait. It's not letting me go left. Okay. Dude, what the fuck? I can't even buy the fuel. It's being a dork about it. Alright, well, I know it's in here. I just gotta go... It's called fuel filter, so I know it's down by F. Okay, fuel filter. There it is. For some reason, the search thing was bugging out. I couldn't go to the left. It was really weird. Okay, so now check your inventory. Alright, so we got the new air filter, we got the new fuel filter, we got the new tires. Dave says, remember the oil filter goes back on at 75 feet per pound or greater. You know what? Fuck you. I know. I got it. Oh, hey, look. Ramps. I have a couple of those. I got a couple of the Rhino ones so that I could get under and do the thing with the skid plate I mentioned. I should get like 2 more so I can get it up on a even surface. It'll be easier to get under, but not too bad. Depends on the parking lot, though. Sometimes, like, in my parking lot, it's pretty hard to do it, but depending on, like, the suspension and whatnot, in other lots and things, I can actually get under there without the ramps. Gotta let the next guy know what's up. Yeah, true. Gotta put it on there so he's like, come on, you motherfucker. Hold on. Let's look at that video, because I love that fucking video. I love this. I don't remember when this was going around, but this got a couple of edits. It wasn't like meme viral, but I fucking love this video. This guy is absolutely hilarious. Mechanic, same shit, different day. I think it's like, come on, you motherfucker. Hang on. Mechanic, the guy like trying to pull some shit off. I can't. Damn it. It's not going to show it to me, is it? The ones I want to show the cool man. Hold on, let me Google it. I'm going to just properly Google this shit. I'm not going to ask Google. I'm just going to Google. Mechanic mean. Same shit, different. Yeah, I love this guy. If I can find it. Where's this guy? This guy. This is the guy. God, we have to go to TikTok for it. Oh no, the horror of TikTok. Fucking frame rate's insane because Google eats all my memory. And I've got like the game in the background while we're doing this. I'll let chill out for a second before we try to play this.
Fucker! Ah. Come on, you motherfucker! Ah, shit! God damn it! Same shit, different day!
He's so fucking bad. Oh wait, there's a full video to this? I thought it was like just that couple of seconds.
You wait and see.
What the fuck is happening? Wait. Why is bro singing? Okay, hold on. I have no idea what the whole context there is. I only ever saw the couple of seconds where she's like, come on, you motherfucker. Yeah, same shit, different. It's too true though. It's like it's always all the time. I've seen like meme ones of that with like 40K where you're trying to get the bits on right or something, and you like it just doesn't go in, or like it's push fit models or something like that. It's just like, yeah, they're same shit, different. I love that shit. Okay, examine tools. Special tools help you examine car faster. Okay, don't have those. Examine mode. Okay, so you can see what parts are fucked and what's not fucked. Or if you're looking for things you can interact with, I guess they're in green. Cool. Part mounts. Alright, yeah, we're gonna mount that. Okay, yeah, mount the new one. Okay, yeah, focus that. Mount the new one. Mount. Oh my god, why can I have to mount every fucking one of these by hand? This is ridiculous. Like, this would be cool in VR, like, just reaching in and putting stuff where it needs to be, but Doing this with a controller, my god. I mean, it works with a mouse, though. The mouse is, like, got this weird acceleration to it. Just... But it's chill. It's a chill time. We're having fun, okay? I'm not pissed off. It's fine. I forgot to put the oil in. Fuck! Alright, hold on. Before we do the oil, we gotta put the oil pan back on. Gotta put some tires on, too, but we actually have to put the tires on the rims and all that. Okay, and then part mount. Mount it. Mount that. Maybe I should stop doing the like zoom in, zoom out, mount thing, because there is an option for that, but I don't know if that's more or less immersive. Okay, so we got that on, right? Yep. Okay, so the oil filter is connected, the oil pan is on. Okay, got it. So I guess the oil pan on cars is literally just there to catch the oil from the engine that's there. Like, it sits in there. Like, you pour it in here, it goes in there, it lubricates and whatever goes in the engine. And then what you do is you come in, you unscrew that to empty that pan, and then you can put new stuff in. Do you, like, usually... Are you supposed to remove the whole thing and wash it, or what? Like, you supposed to get all the drippings out of there, or does it just naturally... get most of it out, and then if there's like a thin layer of something in there, like you probably, if it's old, you want to redo the whole thing. It's like a beer car that, you know, you want to do like a project car, replace everything, sure, but yeah, I don't know. We interrupt this funny meme to suddenly bring you Midwest Angelica. Yeah, true. 7 Day says no, not typically. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's like it's usually just replacing it because oil is a viscous fluid to begin with, so it's usually just going to pull all of it together as one mass of whatever. And then even if there's a little bit left over, the next time you put the oil in, that oil is going to mix with the old oil and like pull it off the next time. So it's not a big deal. I would see here. It would not seem to be. Okay, so how do we know when to stop the oil? Okay, so what else do we check the dipstick? Oh, that's cool. It actually shows the dipstick for where it's at. So maybe that's how. We have to, like... We have to pour it. And then we don't know how much it takes because we don't have, like, the manual. So... I think it starts backing it off, though, right? Yeah, once you start getting near the top, it starts backing it off. So let's see. Dipstick. Okay, we can go a little more. I want to make sure bro gets like all the fluids. Pause. Didn't mean to say it like that. You don't want to spill the oil. Okay. Oh my god, I'm amazing! I am the best fucking mechanic in the world. I put it right on the line. Hell yeah. Oh, somebody clip that. Guy doesn't know shit about cars, gets oil on exactly the right spot. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like playing Russian roulette. You can try to see if you can get it just at the right spot in one go, and then check the dipstick later. Okay. Is there supposed to be a hole in the air intake? I think so. I mean, that's how it came. I assume it's... I just don't know if it's missing a part. Because this jackass might have taken something off. I don't know. Alright. Now onto the tires. Now we fit the tires. Install, rim, tire, new condition. Yeah, baby. All right, we're getting it. I'm feeling it now. I want to change the vibes, though. Hold on. The vibes are not immaculate enough. I really wish there was a country station. Maybe I'll just find, like, an hour or whatever of royalty-free country music. Like, some big 12-hour thing, and we could, like, put that on and listen to that in the background. I don't know. No, because then I'd have to have, like, Google up at the same time, and that would throw a damn conniption fit. Unless I download the entire thing. It's an MP3, and then I put that through OBS as background music like I do with the other screens, like the AFK screen and all that. Maybe, I don't know. But we have in-game radio, so we'll listen to Hideout for a little bit. Switch around till we get sick of it. Oh, I like the shop rag. That's a nice touch. Well, wait, did we give him new rims? No. We gave him new tires, but not new rims. Fuck them. I ain't buying this little shit new rims just for him to ruin them. They're at 69%. They're fine. All I need is new tires. I like that it filters by durability, so you can immediately just click and put on the new thing. That's nice. You don't have to look through them. Alright. Now we reinstall. Oh, geez, that's... Okay, hold on. Maybe if I just switch to the assemble mode here. No, I'm in body assemble mode already. So I can't just put it on from here. That sucks. So I have to go into assemble mode. I have to click on it, open the pie, and then part mount. What? What do you mean there's no items at work? No, the tire, jackass. Oh, I was looking at the wrong area. I was looking at the... What? What do you mean I don't have a fucking tire for this? I have the rim. I put the tire on the rim, yes. What? Wait. Hang on. Inventory. Tire. No, not sell item. Not add to shopping list. I want to add it. Did I not balance it so it doesn't count? Put the tire on. No tire. Put the rim on. Wait, do I have to put the tire back on after the rim? Like, does the tire go on, and then the rim go... Like, you put the rim on, then the tire on. Like, over the rim that's installed on the car? That wouldn't make sense. It's all one thing. You just put the thing on. You change the tire. Okay, at least the tunes are good. They're keeping me... Oh, maybe we have to balance them first. Yeah, because it's not actually balanced. I came to this side so you guys can watch it spin. Okay, the beats go kind of hard, I gotta admit. Jesus, all that to balance one tire? Good God. This is the kind of thing where you would do this and then go put another one on here, do this, come another one here, bounce back and forth. Because waiting for it is going to take a minute. 7 Day says, about to make a sim game of trying to keep a newborn quiet at night. Bro, true. Torment all the childless people. Give them the full experience. Not me, though. I will not play that. I'm good. I've had enough nieces and nephews in my life. They're... Oh my god. Crazy little babies. They're just... They're loud. They're always asking questions. Their hands are sticky. Just, no. They love to pull on the beard, too, you know, when they love to just grab at the beard. Hate it. Alright, last one. So you can't put the tires on before it's balanced. Got it. Yeah. This is a good, like, game. I think... See, shit like this should definitely exist for, like, shop class and stuff, so that... Your homework can be, you know, go home, read this manual, and then play, like, Car Simulator. Like, you know, as long as it's in-depth enough and has, like, tool tips and stuff as to how things work. You just do that, and then we're good to go. And then you could, like, you know, tell people, hey, do this as your homework. Is go home and repair this many cars so you can, like, understand this is the sequence to do things in, you know? But I don't know. Let's see. Nope, don't take the part off. Do not take the part off. Inventory... No, not that. I need to install a part here. Part mount. Fuck me. Mount the part. There we go. So now that they're balanced, I can put them on. So you always want to balance your tires before you put them on the car. Otherwise, they're going to be wobbly and shitty and all that. And I want to, like, focus part. There we go. Move the camera out of the middle there. Okay, over that side. This is pretty fun. I do like this. It's pretty relaxing. Okay, got that. Got the cover on. Okay, status check. We've got air filter, fuel filter, standard tire, B, right? Change the oil. Good to go. Money spent, $659. Take task bonus, $613. Job bonus, $319. Total payout, $1591. Alright, alright. And then we can sell the spares for a little bit of cash, too. Alright, we did it. First car. So then... inventory. And then we can sell the extra crap here that... It probably won't be worth much, but... I have a case? Not cancel search, I want to sell. It sells for $0. That's 13, 13, 11, 16. What do I do with these? If I sell it for 0, that's fucking useless, but... I don't want clogging up my inventory for no reason. Alright, just get rid of them. Made a couple of bucks back. So I made like half of what I made on the oil spill. So we recouped about half that loss from selling those. Case. Yeah, okay, what's in the case? Let's go gambling! Quality 3, quality 3, quality 1. We got thermostat, arm B, rear muffler. Okay. Cool, we got some free parts. Awesome. So now if we need those parts later, we'll have them. Or we could sell them, potentially. You know, however it shakes out. So I haven't leveled up yet. We need to do more cards. Brake system needs a fix. Poor brake performance. Take that one. Not gonna make more space at the main gate. Ooh! That's a cool one. I would love a car with this kind of a design to it. Because it's not just the stripe, it's got the hexagons to it too. Nice, okay. We need to move this into storage. Parking is only available for your cars. Bitch, what? Okay, so I can only work on one car at a time right now, is what the game's telling me. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Because if I move this to the car lifter, technically I have room at the gate, so I can go get another car lined up. Alright, poor brake, performance, brake system needs fixing on the Mayan. We'll do this one. Sweet, now we got 2 lined up. So we gotta do this one first, because then we're gonna need to access the brakes on that one. Is that a clown car? What the fuck's going on here? Oh, it's got teeth! That's awesome! Painted it up, it's got like a bunch of bombs and shit. I love it. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Okay. That's tight. That's tight. Wisconsin. Okay. Alright, so this one needs brake disc ventilated, brake pads, ABS module, and more brake pads. Okay, so throw up on the rig. Alright, let's see here. ABS. Okay, what are we doing with the ABS? It needs a new ABS module. Good. Okay, repair with minimal parts condition 99%. Okay. Okay, let's see. Brake disc ventilated, brake pad, ABS module. Okay, so brake disc ventilated. Alright, so ABS. Need to take this off. Oh wait, hold on. We want to add the part to the shop. Examine. No, we want to add this one to the list. Okay, cool. Now we can take her off. Okay, are we doing anything with the brake servo? Let's check the examine mode. What are we checking? Okay, brakes there. Brakes there. I'm guessing we don't have all-wheel drive on this. No, it's like all... Yeah, okay, there's a brake caliper back here. Brake pads here, 21%. Okay, so can I get to that, or do I have to do the tire first? Yeah, the tire's in the way, so I'll take the tire off first. Yeah. Alright. Remove the tire. Okay, then we do the... Do we take off the whole caliper, or... Yeah, we take the caliper off to get at the pad there. Okay. Okay, hang on. Before we continue, let me jack her up a little bit. Ooh. Careful, don't want to hit the roof with the hood. Alright, so we can actually work a little easier with this. Alright, brake pad, remove. Okay, and the brakes. Remove. Give me that. Go. Okay, got that. Ooh, this one's not looking so good. Okay, I think that's the brake disc they were talking about. I think that's the one they want me to repair. Because it said 1 brake disc to ventilate, 2 brake pads to replace, and 1 ABS module. So I think I took all the brake pads off by mistake. I think the front 2 are fine. But we'll just put them back on when we get them. Okay, inventory. Okay, so we got the tires. ABS is cooked. Yeah, see, the brakes, some of these brakes are okay. It's just that these 2 are fucked. So I need to add these to the parts list. Okay. Brake pad. Need 2 of those brake pads. 2 brake pads, an ABS module, and a new brake disc. Where am I at? Okay, let's see. It'd be in suspension.
Really?
Oh no, it'd be in brakes. Brakes has its own tab. Okay. $700 on an ABS module. Good lord.
No.
Okay, we're gonna need
Can you sing, asked Tubby. Can I sing?
2 sets of brake pads. Ventilated brake disc. Okay, that should be everything. I think that's it. No oil or nothing, so we don't have to deal with the engine at least. Alright. And we go to part mounting. Alright, I took these ones off by accident, but that's okay, because we're getting some practice on how everything gets put together. And we're learning. Learning is fun. Wait, what? Okay, brake pad. Okay, this is the brake pad, this is the brake caliper. Brake caliper. Brake caliper cylinder, okay. Oop. Back it out a little. Throw on the tire. Ah, God. Oh my God. It's not that complex. Chill the fuck out, game. Good lord. Alright, brake pad. Brake caliper. You put the cylinder in the brake caliper. Put the tire back on. Okay, new brakes. Brake caliper. Brake caliper cylinder. But see what I'm saying? Like, this would be great for educational. I hope there's, like, automotive courses in schools that are... I mean, let's be real, they don't teach that crap anymore. But, like, it's important, and this would be an easy way with, like, no funding whatsoever for the school to teach kids this stuff. If you could just make a deal with the developer, like, hey, we're a school, we want to teach people automotive repair and how stuff is put together, but we don't want to spend a lot of money doing it. Can we have, like, 2018 or whatever the oldest car simulator is they can find, like one that's like this where it's pretty in-depth, and it teaches people different types of cars, have different setups, there's multiple types of parts, you have to find the right kind of parts, and then you teach that in conjunction with some examples of car, like, manuals and stuff. And, like, some of the homework could be, hey, go home, study your parents' car, don't touch anything on it, but just, like, read over the manual and explain how, you know, like, the test would be, like, explain how 3 or 4 things on the car fit together and what they do. You know, write, like, an essay about that. You know, that'd be cool, I think. Number one Rival says, you mentioning air brakes made my mind flash to Intergalactic Bin Man's video on TVR. Their company slogan being, we have no idea what we're doing. Yes. Oh my god, yeah. Brakes are crazy. Because ABS is anti air brake system or anti-lock braking system, I believe. So it's like the newer version of brakes. Well, like, there used to be the old version of brakes where you would pump the brakes to get them to go, and then the ABS is the new version where you hold it in and then it just goes. Like, it has to be held in. Whereas the old version was like, you would, like, if you hit the brakes, it would slam on the brakes and stop the car completely. Whereas new brakes, like, you hold it in and it stops, but not unless you, like, it depends on how far it goes. At least that's what the damn driver handbook says. I don't fucking know. Can y'all tell I do not have a driver's license yet? Mainly because it costs fucking money. I don't see why that should cost the taxpayer money to, like, go take a test and get a license and all. Like, why the fuck does it cost you to do paperwork the government demands you have? How is that fair to the taxpayer? Oh, but driving is a privilege. No, bitch, driving is a necessity. You know? It's gonna suck because they're gonna start banning the scooters and stuff, too. They're gonna start doing that. I mean, they've already done that with the Chinese cars, being like, no, you can't buy the Chinese EVs. We're gonna put 100% tariff on them, so they won't sell over here. And then people have been doing, like, the e-bikes. The e-bikes are gonna get slapped down immediately, because you're gonna get a lot of people who are very alone, and they don't need an entire car for a whole family, because they can't afford a fucking family, right? And then, if you're just living in an apartment by yourself or whatever, or, you know, whatever, like, that's the thing. That's another thing, is they don't want you living out of your car, right? And if you can buy outright a Chinese EV that's not going to break down on you for several years, the amount of money you can save living that way and just sleeping in the fucking car, you know, or having, like, a camping kit in the back, and you just go park it somewhere put up your tent for the night and you just sleep, and then you wake up and you just go to Planet Fitness, have a membership at Planet Fitness, and use their showers and all that. They don't want that. They want everybody buying everything. They love the idea of women's liberation. Capitalists love that idea because that means there's now 2 possible people to make money and spend money. Like, you give them a minimal amount of money, and then you expect them to also do work. So you're getting more work out of people for less pay, which is insane. It's why multi-generational houses in America are not a thing. Because they want people to be like, no, go out and be a man and get your house and do your own thing, get your own place. Because that doesn't let you build generational wealth. They want you to remain poor, right? As Mastagram says, I'm going to die broke and hungry, right? That's why you're going to die broke and hungry. Simple as. It's ridiculous. Alright. Part mount. Brake pad. Yeah, I'm sorry, but if the government mandates people have a thing, they should be the ones responsible for doing the thing. Like, the person should be responsible for maintaining the thing, doing the physical part of it, right? But the government should be the one footing the bill on the thing that they're demanding you have. That would be like me going to somebody and being like, I want you to do this certain way. Oh, okay, are you going to give me the tools to do it that certain way? No, but I want you to do it. Like, imagine you tell somebody to build a fence, and you don't even give them the materials. You say, I want this fence. You need to have a fence on your yard that goes from here to here. Your yard has to be fenced in because you have a dog, right? And the dog can't be out without a leash. So if you want the dog to go around the yard, you have to build this type of fence. Okay, cool. Are you going to pay for the materials for the fence so that I can put up the fence? No, you're going to pay for the materials yourself because it's your dog and your thing. It's like, what the fuck ever, bro? You're the one whining about it. You're the one that thinks it's going to be a problem. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. I hate that shit, you know? Like, if you got time to tell somebody they're doing something wrong, well, show them how to do it right. Help a man out. Shit, son. Alright. Install. Get all up in there. That ought to do it. Alright, close that down. Check the list. Brakes, check. Pads, check. ABS module, check. All good to go. I mean, you know we gotta take this one out for a spin, though. That one's too cool. I gotta try that one. I want to take out the Katagiri. Is it the Katagiri or the Mayan? Oh, no, it's the Mayan. I got the wrong thing. Shit. I mean, I installed brakes. I gotta test the brakes. Hold on, I'm on the wrong thing. No, I don't. I want to go back to the shop. Yeah, return to garage. Thank you. Dude, I keep forgetting they put the pause menu on circle for some reason. I don't get it. That's cool. It pauses the music right on the lyric, and when you come back, it starts it back up again. So you don't have to miss your favorite song. Okay, we want to take the Mayan out. The Mayan's the one we were working on. How are we doing? Oh, wow, we did a 2-hour stream already. Look at that. I mean, 40 minutes of it was dicking around, and then another 20 minutes of it was trying to find the right button, but still. Okay. Hell yeah. All right, acceleration test. Hit him with the slalom. Slalom, baby, slalom. There we go. Damn, this handles so good. This is so much better than the first one. Suspension. Oh, little in the grass. And check the new brakes. Oh, nearly there. All right, we got it. We got the back tires on. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, that one controlled way better than the first car. The tutorial car sucked. All right. Rear spring is at 98%. Gearbox at 99%, but everything else is flying colors. All right, we're ready to send that one off. Nice fuck car. This is the type of car I would love to have. Like, just some little, like, daily driver like this. Just a stripe on the side, a stripe on the middle, shit like that. Oh god, cars so expensive though. I might have to just settle for a freaking, you know, little electric motorcycle at this point. How do we finish this one? Just in the triangle, right? Do we send it off or move car? Oh, we can't move car to parking. Wait, we have to send the car away. We have to complete the thing. How do we complete the thing? At the over here, right? Or no, not that one. Do we go computer? No, not the computer. Alright, engine stand. Oh, the engine stand. Oh, so this might be an easier way to work with the engine. We might be able to, like, take the whole engine out and just, like, lift it out. We can see it better than trying to flip around like I do while I'm inside. How do I get this thing out of here? I forgot how to do that. I think we just, like... It's gotta be in here, right? Oh, car status finished. There we go. That's where it is. I'm like, what the fuck? Track part. Oh, you can, like... If it, okay, there's a track part thing. So if it's messed up, maybe it'll do, like, an X-ray vision and it'll, like, let you know where the part is. Okay. Money spent, 880. Task bonus, 220. Job bonus, 220. Total payout, 1320. So did we lose money or gain money on this job? I think I gained money on the job. Because it's like, the total payout's 1320. And then the money spent was 880. So how much money are we actually going to get? Should be like 500, right? Oh no, we got the full 1320. Okay. So that 880 is deducted. And then they add in the bonuses. And then you get the final amount. Okay, got it. Alright, move you to the lot. Alright, put you on the car lift. Then we'll go tee up another one. What else can we get? Nope, just the Emden lots right now. Yeah, the Emden lots was the first one we fixed. There's a similar one. Oh, this one's cool too. Are these like randomized on the customization? Or are these like put together by the developer? It would be, no, like, because there's so many types of cars that could pop up. I feel like these have to be some kind of algorithm that mashes together like colors and decals and license plates and stuff. It just generates the car that you're working on, which is still cool. Okay, what are we doing on this one? So we're doing brake pad. Oh god, brake pads again. Okay, brake pads, ABS pump, and brake pads. So if we hit track part, what happens? Hang on. If I do put a part notes, no notes. Inventory. All right, we'll sell these ones. These ones are crap. Make a little more money with that. Okay. So what does that do? Track part. Oh, I have to go to the individual part to track it. So we're tracking those. What does that mean? Does that mean when I do the overview that it shows the track part? Or... Well, I'm seeing red, but... What does track part do? I guess to show it in your inventory, maybe? Oh, this is cool. So if you want to do the interior disassemble, you do like the chairs and stuff. Wait, so what is track part supposed to do? Maybe when you complete it, it checks it off to let you know it's been completed? I guess, yeah. We'll just leave that on and see what it does. Okay, there's the ABS module. Yeah. The ABS in this one's all the way in the freaking bottom. Alright, take the module out. Because we need a whole new ABS pump. This thing is fucked, man. Alright. Oh! So when you track the part, it shows you where the thing's supposed to go back in. Alright, that's cool. So like we go to work on this part, it shows that that part is missing. So you don't forget a part. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool thing to have in the game. What else are we doing? The brake pads, right? So... to get this up. Okay. Let's look at the overview. Where's the bad ones? Looks like the bad brakes are going to be in the back. Yeah, there's one, and there's two. Those ones are going to be bad. Ah, see? It's blue outline. So it's showing you what parts it means when it says to replace the parts. So that would have been helpful on the other one when I took off too many of the brake pads, because it just said brake pads. I thought it meant 2 sets of brake pads. Okay, I'm getting a little sick of the radio station. Change it up a little. So we were on... Oh, did it cycle back to that? No, that's not my one. Is that the same station?
Really? We open the program with...
Hello, good evening. What's that, madam? What's playing tonight?
Okay, State of Music House. Maybe that one. Should we get a radio broadcast? Yeah. Let's try CDK. Sure, why not? Let it ride. Okay. Remove the tire. Alright, gotta get the brake pads here. Honestly, what I should do is just go get the parts and then do that. But I don't know what part it means, you know? Until I actually take it off. I have to know which part it means, because is it a brake pad A or a brake pad B, you know? They have different ones. So I guess the first step to any of this is just go disassemble every part. Then just go in your inventory, select those for the parts list so you know what you're buying, and then get it. Let's see, parts list, and 2 sets of brake pads. Alrighty, let's see. What's the minimum condition we're trying to match here? 'Cause do we get a bonus if we get it? Yeah, repair with minimal parts condition of 68%. So, if we do extra, if we do, like, extra stuff that they didn't ask for, are we gonna screw up and they'll be like, I didn't ask for this, I'm not paying, so we lose money? Or are they going... Like, do we get more XP in that scenario, maybe? Like, maybe you get more experience by redoing the whole car, even though they don't pay for the work, so it comes out of your pocket, so you get less money for the total, but the customer's happy, so you get more experience, so it helps you level, maybe. So you have to kind of balance between cost and parts and experience and all that. I don't know. Computer! Give me the parts. Alright, we're doing, should be main shop here. Let's see, an ABS pump, it would cost me $9.50. Brakes, need 2 brake pads. So the brake pads, there is only one type of brake pad so far. So if I need to repair brake pads in the future, it should just be those brake pads. So I can save some time by buying those ahead of time, and then... I should probably buy some ahead of time anyway. And that way, whenever I go to do them. But I like to do it, you know, one at a time here. Just taking it all in bit by bit. Mount. Mount tire. Probably should have balanced the tire, but eh. Yeah, so I got XP for that. For, like, putting the stuff back on. So maybe that is what it is. So maybe I can get XP by just balancing that. Yeah, but you gotta balance, like, all the tires when you balance tires. I don't want to do that. But theoretically, I think it would give you more XP. That would seem to be the idea. So it's like every action you do, you get 1 XP. Ah, my eye. Oh, I got something in the eye. Okay. Oh. Controller messing up on me. There we go. Yeah, because every time I do one of these actions, it's giving me +1 to XP. So I think if I do extra actions that I don't need to technically be doing, it's a way to get yourself more XP, but just giving yourself more work, and if you're replacing parts, you're losing money. But you're sort of paying for an XP bonus, in a way. That's kind of interesting. Let's see, so work on that. Count it. Okay. I want to get in here and look at it. There we go. Mount it. Okay, ABS in, check. Alright, close her up. Double check the list. All good to go. Finish work. Move this one on over. So now it's just rhythmic. Now it's just do this, do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. Yeah, let's move this one to the car lifter. Move to the car lifter. Get that going. Come over here, get another one going. Look at here. Brake system. Brake performance. Fuck me, dude. Oh, ooh. This one's blue. Does that mean it's a special one, or it's... This one you can't decline. Oh, I think this is like part of the story or whatever. It's like, yeah. I read in a newspaper that the timing component should be replaced more frequently than recommended by the manufacturer. The same goes for the oil. Please check both of these things and replace whatever you decide is needed. So these you can decline. These are just like if you need to make some quick cash, you just do these. But this one seems to be where you're going to get like a good chunk of XP out of. This seems like a story mission. Interesting. Yeah, we'll take that one. Hell yeah. So I'll get that one lined up. Alright, basic thing. They said they read in the newspaper, so... How do you have a car like this if you read a newspaper, my guy? It's weird. The license plate doesn't have anything on it. Like, it's got the letters here, but it doesn't have any sort of... No state, no identification. Ooh, maybe there's a story here. Maybe there's a hidden, like, thing going on. Like, people start giving me cars, and they're just testing me at first with simple stuff, and then they're like, okay, now we want you to soup this up, because we need a getaway car. And they're like, what the fuck? You're like, what the fuck? And then it's like, no, we'll give you, like, $10,000. Like, I'll take it, let's go! I don't know. Alright, what's this one want? Fucking brakes. God, dude. Brake changes are, like, the most standard thing here. Alright, track them all. Pop the hood. Throw her up. And then we'll replace the engine after. We'll do the thing first. Okay. Let's see. I did get some XP. Let me check the toolbox. Yeah, we can get upgrades here. Alright. Faster part examination. Faster screwing and unscrewing. Well, what do you mean part examination? I guess if you use like the in-depth tool to examine the part thoroughly, then it does that, or... I don't know. We'll do the screwing and unscrewing, though. Definitely. Wait, can I just like freely reset the thing? Oh, it cost me $1,000. No, thank you. But it's nice you can reset it if you want different stuff or want to play with things. So now, this will be a lot easier. Overview. Alright, it's the 2 front brakes that need to go. What's my list? Okay, I need 1 brake caliper, 1 brake pad. Okay, 1 brake... It's weird because it says brake pads, but I think it only means 1. Okay, brake caliper, brake pad, disc ventilated, ABS module. Alright, that should be easy enough. I think we'll do this one and then call her a day. Let's see. Okay, 1 brake pad. one brake caliper. I think we'll need a caliper cylinder, but the caliper cylinder should already be on there, so I don't think we're going to need one. Alright, and then the ABS, the module or the pump? Power status, pump, module. Okay. Glad I didn't buy the pump. I thought it was going to be the pump, but... I mean, you need a pump eventually anyway, but yeah, one module. Okay. Oh, don't forget the ventilated. We need the ventilated. Brake disc ventilation. There we go. Ventilation. What is the difference between a brake disc and a ventilated brake disc? I guess just ventilated would mean it has more holes in it or something. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Alright, there's ABS. This side is the caliper. Oh, I guess it's the caliper and the brakes on this side. Maybe. Let me double check. Yeah, no, okay. It's only on this side, thank God. Alright, so now when you take this off, it'll go faster. Oh, yeah, that's so much faster. Yeah, good upgrade. Taking the whole thing off here. Okay, and then we want to go into... Wait, I thought you said the brake pads were bad. It said brake pads, right? Brake pads, it's tracking here, but... The brakes look fine. Yeah, the brake pads are at 85%. You made me buy brake pads? What the fuck? Alright, whatever. I mean, yeah, it looks like the whole assembly here. Oh, no, it's the one in the back. I can see the blue. Okay, yeah, the blue one in the back. That's what it is. Okay. Alright, well, let's get to disassembling. Might as well do it all in one go, and then we'll work our way back. Oh, that was weird. That little frame dippage there. It just stalled in the middle of me taking the tire off. Even the game was like, this is bullshit, I don't want to change any more tires. Okay, don't take the disc off. We want to put on some pads here. Yeah, put on the 100%. That's the new one. And same caliper. And we'll put the same on there. Ooh, back it up. Standard tire. Got everything on there? Should be good. Alright. So we'll do this one now. I wish I could do part mounting outside of this. Like, I'd just be able to take the wheel on and off, you know? Because coming in and then doing that. But, I mean, if you're going to take that off to get to it, you might as well do the whole thing in one go. Oh, you can check car status while doing this. Okay, that's cool. Part unmount. Okay, so we're in part mount now. Okay. Alright, so that should be that. Now we just gotta get the ABS module. Right there. Okay, oh, nope, 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 nope. Install. There we go. Alright, that one should be good to go. On you go. Finish order with money bonus. Nice. Ooh, we got another upgrade. What do we got? We need like one more point for these. 5% discount to shop, 10% faster walking, 50% faster part install and removal. Part examination. Maybe I want to wait for the next one and get strong arm. Well, because this is for screwing and unscrewing. This is for removing of the part. Maybe, or maybe I do faster part examination? Well, I don't do any, like, part examination right now. We can always come back to that later. I think strong arm would be the better one to wait for. Okay, move the card. To the left. Alright. What else can we tee up here? Engine oil and filter. Filter needs replacing. Brakes. Car's hard to control. Ooh. So this one would be suspension. Wait, the first time we'd get to do suspension, I guess. Controller's messing up on me. Come on, controller. Quit being a prick. Thank you. Alright, what does this guy want? Part not discovered. I read in the newspaper that the timing components should be replaced more frequently than recommended. Timing components. Oh, it's a story order. I can't do this one. Maybe, or maybe I need to, like, go through it. The timing components. Same goes for the... Please check both these things. Replace whatever is needed. Uh-oh. Timing. Okay, so I haven't discovered it, but I mean, you got ignition coils that are rusty, so I assume take these out. Ah, so it's like a secret thing. Okay, so you have to actually look. It's not going to tell you what's the problem. You got to figure it out. Okay, let's go examine mode. And then it's fine from out here, but you know what? Let's do the thing with the engine. Rotate engine left, right, add engine onto crate. Huh? No items to work. Can I, like, add the engine to the thing? Let's move car. Time menu. Oh damn! I wanted to take like the whole engine out. No idea. Okay, let's see. Well, we want to look at the ignition, so I would assume we take the top cover off here. Take off, yep. Take off the head cover real quick. There's a couple more parts we got to figure out for what we need. Ah, there's a culprit right there. Okay. So the camshafts are bad. But first we have to take the gear off. To get the gear off, we gotta get the belt off. To get that off, we gotta get the timing cover. To get the timing cover, we need to remove the belt tensioner. Yeah, because the belt is tense around this. So if we remove the belt tensioner, it'll remove the belt, or do we remove the belt first? No. Remove this belt tensioner, because that's what's giving the belt tension. So I need slack in the belt to remove it. So we need to remove the whole belt, maybe. Front suspension crossmember accessible from under car lifter. Hold up. It sucks you can't crawl underneath it, but I guess technically with it up a little bit, we can get a little under it. Alternator, water pump. Okay, so we want to remove... Alright, I gotta follow the chain here. The camshaft is connected to the cam gear. The cam gear has the timing belt. The timing belt has the timing cover. The timing cover is behind the serpentine belt. Okay. And the water pump. Okay. So we want to get rid of the serpentine belt. To get rid of the serpentine belt, that's serpentine belt B. To get to serpentine belt B, we have to take serpentine belt A off the crankshaft. This one. We need to remove that. Okay, then we can remove serpentine belt B. Then we want to take this off, so we need to remove the water pump. We need to remove the idle roller and the crankshaft pulley. Now we can remove the timing cover. Now we can remove the belt for the timing belt itself. So the timing belt goes over the camshaft, or the cam gear. The cam gear is connected to the camshaft, which is connected to the engine's head. And the optimization is connected to nothing because the developer got real lazy on some of these bakings and they wanted everything to look super pretty even on low settings. Camshaft out. Okay, I don't know the condition of the spark plugs though. They look fine. Holy shit! Optimize your video games, please. I am begging at this point. Good lord, I ever make a game, I'm gonna fucking... I mean, I will eventually, but... whenever I do, if it's not optimized, I'm not fucking releasing it. I want that shit running on a potato. The engine head can be examined by taking off the car. What do you mean taking off the car? It's part of the car. Okay. So I guess you gotta, like, remove the spark plugs and the intake manifold and all that. So you have to, like, take the whole thing out if you want it. Okay, did we figure out the parts yet? Yeah, we did. That was all the parts. Okay. So we'll go ahead and track all of these so we know what we're missing when we go to put it back. This is gonna be complicated. Okay, and I gotta go to the inventory. I gotta get rid of a couple of these to start with, like the old stuff. Don't need the ABS, don't need the brake pads, brake caliper, ventilated, brake pad, module, case. Okay, so everything after the case I know is good. So yeah, ignition coils, we're gonna need those. 2, 3, 4. 4 ignition coils. 2 cam gears, 2 cam shafts. That'll be it. Alright, figure this out. Engine. Where's my shopping list? There we go. Oh, fuck, I forgot to clear that the shopping list first. Which means you gotta do it again. Alright, inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 on the cam gear, 2 on the camshaft. Okay, shopping list. We're looking for 4 ignition coils and 2 cam gears, 2 camshafts. So we need a cam gear. Fuck, what kind of cam gear though? I think just regular cam gear. I think that's the one. Should be. I can't look at my inventory while in the computer. God damn it. Alright, let me go look at the inventory one more time. I want to make sure I get the right parts on this because it's a story mission. Okay. They're all Shusheti parts. All the parts I need to replace, I mean, are Shusheti. So, regular camshaft, regular cam gear, regular ignition coil. Okay. Not looking for anything real fancy. Just, yeah, because this one is fancier, but I don't know if they want me to put fancy parts in. But they did say whatever replaced, and that would probably give me some more XP if I use better parts. So I'm just gonna go with the regular. 2 cam gears. Oh, is it a 14? No, it didn't say 14B or anything. It just said a regular camshaft. 2 camshafts and 4 ignition coil. Where are you? Fuel, ignition, coil B, ignition coil. Alright, that ought to do it. Now you just gotta put everything back together in the right order. Alright, in goes the camshaft. In goes the other camshaft. We want to put on the cam gear. Cam gear. Then we gotta put on the belt. Timing belt. Nope, no timing cover yet. Actually, is it timing cover yet? Or... Should be, right? Yeah, it should be just the timing cover. I think so. Hold on. I'm losing my mind here. Yeah, so there's nothing else to it. The timing cover covers the timing. As the name suggests. Okay, then there's the water pump. The idle roller. The crankshaft pulley. The timing belt B. The wait. Don't put the tension back on yet. We want to put the belts on, and then we want to add tension. I mean, I don't think it really matters in this game which order it goes in, but that just seems like the more logical thing. I'm working back from every step. Okay, and then spark plugs. No, so we should be good. Let me check the inventory. Okay, we got the ignition coils and then the end cover. That's it. So everything should be back where it's at. Cover, screw. Oh, come on, Gabe. I'm just screwing screws here. Be chill. There we go. Coil. 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 And coil. Alright, that should be everything done. And we nailed it at 100%. Well, repair with minimal parts condition of 100%. So, I think we're good. I mean, everything's fixed, and the parts are 100% parts. So I didn't use old parts. We do need to get the change oil going. So we got to drain the oil and fill it up. Alright, so this is where we redeem ourselves, because we fucked up the oil last time. So, let's raise her up. Get the oil. Now, we're not going to touch anything. We're going to use the oil drain to drain the oil. Cool. Alright, then what do we need to do? Okay, we're done with those parts. Don't need to see those anymore. Change oil. Drain the oil, refilled new. So, did they mention anything else in the notes? I read a newspaper last time, notes. The same goes through. Please check both those things and replace whatever you decide is needed. Okay, so the game is just saying to drain the old oil and refill the new, so should be good. I don't think we need to... Well, let's check the parts anyway. I think it should be good, though. Let me examine. Yeah, the parts look fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I guess this nut here is where the oil comes out. Right. So, like, these hold it on, and then this is the one where it all drains down, because you can see the way it like, angles down towards here, so everything ends up at the bottom here. That seems to be the plug. Okay, the parts were good. So, drop her back down. Fill the oil. Alright, let's check the dipstick. So it should be empty now, but I'm going to double check anyway. Yeah, completely empty. So now we take off the oil fill plug and we start a glugging. 3, 4, 5. Problem is all these are different. Trying to get it in one go here. Should be close, if not done. Yeah, pretty close. Almost had it. Okay, careful. I think I spilled a little oil, but we should be good. Yeah, we went a little overmatched, but that's okay. So, cat's back on. That's good. Everything's set. Nice fucking car. Very clean. Alright, 2205. We're gonna make some money on this one. Send her out. Well, global... Okay, those are the global and frame conditions. That's different. Damn, this guy has 125,000 on it. That's about as much as my car's got. Mine's still pretty nice, though. It's 2012. Alright, not bad. Made some good money on that one. Oh, there's another Royal Bianco. I'm Roadmaster1234. That's what they call me on the internet. I'm a master behind the steering wheel in games. Now I got a real machine. I'll show those disbelievers that I can do what I can do on a real road. So please do something with these rims because they slow me down. Oh, and I think something is not right with the engine. It's making a strange banging noise. Take care. Okay. So these are if you just want to try and get some XP, do a quick job. Filter replacement, yeah, brake system replacement, brake problem. Ooh, truck. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna get this one for the filters so we can get some more money, but I'll work on these next time though. Let me, I'm gonna move him to the pump. There we go. Put him on the lift. Get over there. All right, and then I want to work on that truck because that truck looks cool. I don't want to miss out on the Smith 1500. Yeah, baby. Look at that. I love the color. It's like a nice turquoise. Love these old trucks, man. This is what America needs to build. Like, I know the electric trucks are a big deal, like the EVs from China, the very little tuk-tuk type of trucks. You know, they just got the little tiny flatbed. It's basically just a souped-up scooter, you know, with a big flatbed on it. But this is the type of shit that America should be known for. Is we should take that design, take the idea of it, implement the EV and all that, and like do all that to it, make it real simple to work on and everything. But we should put it in a body like this with like with a nice interior. My God, hold on, open the door. Look at the interior, boys. It's fantastic. I mean, the steering wheel looks pretty good. It's a little rusty. It's a little, but it's got that old charm to it, you know. But see, you got a nice bed here. There is really not a lot you need for a truck more than this, you know. It's got this nice sidewall design to it, so it's got the angle, right? So that you can actually take a tarp and roll it over and put it over the top. It should be good. Came from Illinois. That's awesome. What's it look at? Oh, no, the poor engine. Baby girl, you have seen better days. Don't worry, I'll get it repaired. I'll get to repair these at some point, but right now we're just doing tune-ups mostly. Alright. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, the Royal Bianco is going to sit there because of the story order. So these ones you can decline, so if you don't want to do those ones, you can just, like, do a different one, get rid of it, you know. Okay, should we do one more, round it off, a nice little 3-hour stream? I think so. I think we'll do just one more, because this one's real simple. This should be just, what, oil or brakes? What are we doing here? Just oil, yeah. Oil filter, fuel filter, air filter. So we really don't have to do much with this one. We gotta get her on the rig for the oil, though. So it's gonna be underneath. I think we take the filter off, it should be fine, though. I don't think we need to actually drain the oil and all that. Okay. Let's take that off. There you go. Alright. And then we'll just go get the parts and come back. So we need, what do we need? Photo mode. Make photos of whatever you want and share them with the community. Oh, that's cool. Like, take pictures of the car. So if you come across a cool, unique kind of car of like, wow, look at the cool paint job on this. I wish people could see this. Instead of just taking a screenshot, I mean, it's probably tied into Steam's screenshot system, but it's cool. You can just, like, take a picture and share it, and people are like, wow, look, that one spawned in this guy's garage. That's a cool look. I haven't seen, like, a yellow and a green or whatever, you know, before. That's neat. Okay, what do you guys want? You want oil, an oil filter 14, a fuel filter, and an air filter. Okay. I know I could access the computer, like, anywhere, but, yeah. I like going to the computer. Alright, Gearbox, don't need that. Brakes, no. We need engine. Because we need one air filter. We need a fuel filter. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I can't find the fucking thing. Where is it? That'd be down here somewhere. Fuel filter. There we go. That one. And the other one is an oil filter 14. LMNOP oil filter. Let's see. Oil filter 14. That's the one. The blue one. Alright, we'll start with that. Because we're already under here. Take it one step at a time. Got it. Alright, drop her down. Okay, let's go here. What are we working on? Looking for the fuel filter and the air filters in here. Oh crap, we gotta do the air filter. I hate taking little clips off the filter, man. It sucks. Damn air filter clamp bullshit. Ah my god, I'm confusing myself because I'm still not super used to left being the camera. But it makes sense because, like, left is movement, right? It's to move your character. So when you're in this mode, it's like you're moving your body around. So you're not moving the camera, you're moving you to get to the parts you need. But it just, my brain still does not get it. Okay, part. Air filter in. And then the cover back on. Put on the clips. Boom, 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 boom. I'm starting to understand the crave for simulator games. I mean, I like Cache Cleaner because it's kind of unique. It offers something new. It's not just like, oh, clean up, or like Power Simulator is like, you just walk around and you clean stuff, you know? But here, it's I like this because there's a real physicality to it. You get this idea of, hold on. Forgot to put the filter back on there. But you get the idea of how these things are put together and how they function, which is kind of cool. It's almost like edutainment, you know? You're having fun playing with the car, but it's also kind of training you on what to look for in your own car if you're looking for something that might not look right or might be going wrong or something like that, you know? Alright, that should be everything to the satisfaction. There we go. Now we can get the truck in here. Car lifter. Alright. Do we have any new points? No. We need like another 100 XP to get the next, like, phase on the skill points. Let's see. Party control, whatever. Yeah, so we'll worry about all that later. I'm looking for easy ones. Yeah, like brakes and gears and all that. I don't want to do all that. Oil and engine. Okay, here's another truck. This one's doing suspension. Well, do I know how much money I'm going to get out of these or what? I mean, it could be fun to work on the Smith, though. Make that our first suspension job. So, controlling car feels loose. Find and fix any running gear problems. Okay, so that's for the running gears and the suspension, so... Let's get to work on another Smith. Oh, this one's cool. It's got like a white front. Look at that. It's got this, like... I hesitate to call it powder blue, but it's definitely a soft blue. Then you got the stripes in the front. Makes you think of Herbie the Love Bug. Okay, well, it should be pretty easy to work on these next time. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Let me see. I think there were some game settings that I think I know what they do now. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, there was something in here. Controller acceleration, no. Yeah, the zoom in when unmounting or mounting. I don't know if I want that. I think I just want it to go on and just forget it. Yeah. Huge. Yeah, I don't know. What does unrealistic wheel sizes mean? Like you'll get like massive giant wheels or something? Travel fees, yeah, sure. I don't know what the zoom in, zoom out does. Yeah, let's I want to check this real quick before we end. So we're gonna hop back in real quick. Get each eyebrow. Just to check it. I want to see what it does. Come on, keyboard. Be a mensch. What the fuck is your problem? I'm getting real sick of this thing. There we go. Alright. So if I came in here and I want to work on this part, well, let's, I'm gonna pull this one up a bit so we can work on the tire. So if I wanted to take the tire away, I said, okay, I'm gonna take the part off. Okay. So yeah, this is cool. So it doesn't zoom into where I'm taking the part off. Gotcha. Alright. So let me put it back on. It just stays the camera. I control the camera. It doesn't. It keeps it where I want it rather than trying to zoom in and be helpful, which I don't really need it to do that. It's a little disorienting having it like constantly move in and out of stuff. So we'll keep that setting off then. Okay. I'm gonna put my leg down. Ah, my leg, leggy leg. Ooh. Amazingly, my leg did not actually fall asleep though. My leg's fine. Weird. Just been sitting there for a minute. All right. Not too bad. That was pretty fun. Think we'll do some more of this. Let's work on it. So there's a story mode. There's story mode and there's like 60 achievements. So basically, I think our goal should just be finish the story and do most of the achievements. Because these look pretty simple. I mean, collect $10,000, spend $10,000 in the shop. Fix 100 car parts, unlock the tablet, finish Undone Odor, so that's like a story mission. Appearance matters, so you paint a car, listen to 100 songs, reach level 3 of unscrewing. Let's see, collect 100,000 more experience. One of these has to be called One Piece at a Time, right? Gotta be. There's no way. And can I search them? So I typed 1. No, you didn't type any piece. No, dude, you gotta name one of these one piece at a time. Unless maybe one of the missions is maybe called One Piece at a Time. Detail the interior, buy from the auction, buy a new car in the car salon, repaint a car to factory color, collect $1 million. So yeah, maybe not get to like 1 million and all that, but definitely like get the story done and get, you know, good chunk of these achievements done. That'll be our goal, basically. Fix 500 cars. 500. Oh, the comma's not showing up. They mean 1,500 cars. Okay. That's a lot of jobs. But I guess that's why some of them are simpler, is just so you can get an injection of cash, that little bit of XP you need for the next skill point, or if you're trying to do like this, it's not like, here, go do this big thing where you have to replace a bunch of stuff. It's like, no, just quick, do the oil, done, get it out of here, you know? Discard 1,000 orders, so we have to just be like, no. That'll be fun. I think we'll save that one. If we don't happen to discard that many, I don't think we will. I'm just taking whatever jobs, you know, finish all the special missions, game over, right? It would, I can think of so many cars. Like One Piece at a Time, you could have had a car in here with like all the wrong parts, and that would be a reference to Johnny Cash's, you know, One Piece at a Time, where he's like talking about working at a car like factory, right? And he's what was the type of car on Cadillacs, right? Cadillacs. I was trying to remember the lyrics. So he's like putting parts on the Cadillac, like that's his job. Like he's assembling it. This is like back in the day, and he's talking about how he's like, I always wanted to be one that was long and chrome. You know, he's like he wants the car, but he can't like afford the car, right? Because it's a Cadillac, it's expensive. So he has an idea that while he's working there, because the job is stable, which goes back to what we talked about at the beginning of the stream, like outlaw country, talking about like fuck corpos, fuck the feds and stuff. That's one of the things is talking about how the job is so stable, right? He has a stable career of this job for the next like like a couple of years at least, right? He knows he's gonna be there like 10, 15 years, so he's there, and he's taking little parts every year until he's got all the parts he needs to put it together. But when he goes to put it together, he's been taking them year after year, and the design keeps changing. So when he goes to put it together, he has to like bore new holes in the frame. He's got like too many tail lights, not and like he had to rewire it the wrong way, whatever. And when he goes to get it like registered at the courthouse, right? He goes up to the courthouse to get it like registered, like what his car is, and he's got it took the staff, it took the whole staff, and when they were done, the title weighed 50 pounds because it's like out to here. It's so good. And he's like, and when people ask him what it is, the song ends with like people asking him what kind of Cadillac it is, and since it's all made of different parts, he just starts the year he started and keeps going. He's like, well, it's a 49, 50, 51, 52. It's like a 20 years of, it goes from like 1949 to like 1979. He was there for like 30 years, and he's just driving around in this super unique Cadillac. But again, it's cool because there's that subtle undertone of saying like, yeah, these are good jobs. We need to keep these jobs. We these are union jobs, right? That's why these jobs. That's why you can spend 30 years trying to take a little piece from the man. Because he even says in it, he says, I figure GM won't miss just one little piece, especially if I string it out over several years. Talking about how theft from the proletariat, right, of the capitalist class is not really that bad. It's just like, he's just putting a car together. He's just taking a piece here or there. If he's just taking one little piece, it's not going to rip him off for a whole car, until he's done. Like, that's the idea is it almost has this layer of building momentum over years of work. It took him years and he had to be patient, but eventually he got what he wanted. It wasn't exactly how he thought it was going to be, but it functions, it works, and he's happy with it. And it's almost communist in that way of like, that's how communist revolution happens, is you spend years getting everything together and getting ready for the revolution, and then pushing the revolution once you have everybody together. That's sort of the idea. But it's just a fun song. So I'm amazed they did not incorporate that one. Maybe the developer doesn't know about that song. But I mean, you could put in that car. You could have put in the car like Christine is famous. You could put in like Baby Driver, like the car from Baby Driver. Well, he used a different car every time. Maybe not that guy, but or I mean, you could make it a fun side story one for a Baby Driver where it's like just, hey, I need some new tires. And like, he just keeps popping back up all the time, but it's like a different car every time. And the tires are bald because he's been driving the hell out of them. Right. And, you gotta fix a little suspension, stuff like that. And then Christine, and you gotta fix up Christine, or, like Christine like fixes herself. It would just be kind of a spooky Halloween thing of, okay, you gotta think, all right, let me do this. And then like the radio comes on, and then it's like, whoa, wait, you can't touch the car. The radio just came on and it won't let you touch it now. Okay, cool. So you turn around to go deal with some other car. Then we turn back. The visuals changed. Like maybe it just sits there. And then like after a certain amount of times that you turn away from seeing that car, then you turn back. Or maybe it's at a certain point, it just does that. But it doesn't do it in front of the player. That's the key. It waits till the player moves away. Like you look away and then you look back. And then it's like, wait, the mirror was busted, but the mirror's fine now, and I didn't fix it. What's going on? Like, that'd be fun. That would play into Christine's theme, of the demonic car. It'd be a fun Halloween thing. I hope they did that at some point with one of these games. That would be a missed opportunity. Let's see, what else? Like Drive, the car from Drive. Well, does he drive multiple cars? No, I think he just has one standard type of car that he likes in Drive. The car from Nightcrawler could be good too. Blade Runner, there's a lot of options with these things. I'm sure they've done that with like some crazy DLCs and stuff. But yeah, there's not too many stuff here. Cool. 7 Day says I was listening the whole time, just saying, been busy. Yeah, I mean that's my thing. I don't expect people to be in here just talking all the time. That's my job. My job is to entertain you guys. It's not the other way around. I don't necessarily need you guys here. I'm playing these games and I stream them just to give myself the incentive of playing them and like really focusing on them and talking about stuff. It's fun. It keeps me in a routine to actually get through the backlog of playthroughs and stuff and to get all done with that. But and that's why I also do the VODs, right? Is that I want people, if they miss the stream, and that's what I'm talking all the time. I'm always wanting to add in something so it's not dead air. And so people can just put it on the background and catch up later. If they're like 2-3 hour streams, go do laundry, go play a video game, go for a hike, download me on the YouTube app, download the whole video and put me on your YouTube music. And then there you go. You go on a fucking 3-hour hike with me in your ear babbling about the unoptimized car game. It is pretty optimized, I gotta admit. It's not necessarily these games are unoptimized, it's that they're not optimized enough for my rig to be able to handle streaming them in the best way, which is unfortunate. And it's one of those things that I'm amazed, like, something like Murdered Soul Suspect I could see as like, oh, well, streaming's not a super big thing, right? At that point, content creation had not super exploded yet, right? But Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, you gotta admit, like, simulator games, people like those. Like, they're gonna want to show those off. Like, you gotta, it's just weird when certain things aren't optimized. And again, I gotta look into my computer parts, figure out what I got. I've got like all the parts I need. I got the motherboard, I got the GPU, it should all fit together. I just have to see about how to mount it into the case I do have, or if I have to modify the case to mount it, or what the deal is, maybe. Or theoretically, and I don't know shit about like computers, so I'll have to look into this and study this. But theoretically speaking, not that all the parts don't necessarily have to be in the same machine. So technically, I can take that case, mount like the motherboard and the GPU into it, right? And then put that here, and then run the cable from the... So you got like the CPU and the GPU in the new rig, and then mount, like run the cable from the power source into there, and then from the hard drive, leave the hard drive in the old case and just plug it in from this side. I don't think it would work like that. I don't think I'd have a cable long enough, unless I get a cable that's long enough, but it's sort of Frankenstein, if you will. That's always been my idea of the future of PC building, is I don't see the point of it all being in one case the way it is, because you could just have several dedicated cases. So it's like, you got the power supply. So the power supply should definitely sit outside. And the way I see it is, it should be a case, but it should be a case with like dockable parts, so that it's easy to just plug and play, click things in and out with cables, instead of, like, if you get a GPU, it should be in its own self-preserved little box that you can remove it from if need be. But it's just mounted in there with like a roll cage. It's just sitting in there. And then it's got an in port and an out port, and you just plug and play that way, Like, just that kind of thing. Because my brain goes back to like the big, like, comp AV cable boxes, right? From like the Xbox 360 era, where they had that big thing that would plug into the back of the 360 and then convert that signal into composition AV, whatever, and then you can plug that into whatever TV. And that's my idea, is like, disconnect more things. It doesn't need to be all in one package. It's nice if it's all in one package, and if it works, sure. But it just seems like it'd be easier to get people into the PC building hobby if they built the architecture around the idea that everybody just clicks and plug and play like big Lego, with just these separate compartments that come together, and there you go. And then if you click them all together, then you could put, if you want to put them like end to end right next to each other, cool. And then you could take that and mount it inside of a case by just sliding it in. You don't have to worry about if the motherboard's like tamped down or whatever, because it's already in its own special case, But then you'd have like different custom cases that would fit or whatever, but it'd be easy enough. You could just buy a new slot of like, oh, this one's bigger, this one's smaller, I need a different size. So you just do that, I don't know. It's one of those things where you have to change the way people think about it before you change the thing itself. I think it's just computers are still stuck in the idea that you get the computer and it's self-contained, like back in the day with like the Commodore 64, where you bought the computer and all the vacuum tubes and everything are inside. So you have like the monitor, the keyboard, and everything is all one unit. And then we broke out to having, mouse and keyboard being separate, right? And now it's to the point where it's like, why even necessarily have the power supply inside the case with everything else when that's sort of wasting case space? You can make the case smaller if you do that, or like I see it like a stackable thing of like, here's your CPU on the bottom reinforced, and then on top here's your GPU next to your GPU, RAM, whatever, next layer, next box, like stack it up like a pyramid, that kind of thing. And then like there you go. Like you start with whatever's the widest thing, and then you can just stack them on top of each other as if it's like books on a coffee table, right? Like a stack of magazines. You just stack up a little pile and voila. And then you just plug them all out in externally, right? I don't know. Crazy idea. I'm smoking crack. I don't know. But that's it for this one. We'll definitely come back, do some more of this. This is fun. I like this. I like playing with the cars, and it's cool. Now that I've got the buttons and all that figured out. What is their like DLCs and stuff? I want to see their store page. I'm interested. Okay, let's see here. Pause that. Yeah, so they got something called low budget repairs as well. That's like a house thing trying to fix stuff up. They got the Car Mechanic Simulator Platinum Edition with all the DLCs. What kind of DLCs did they do? The tuning DLC is free actually, so it's like a different tune-up thing, I guess. And then they have the Garage Customization DLC. Oh, I've got to download that one. That one's cool. We can make a custom garage. I need that in my life, bro. Actually, I'm having a fantastic sale on all these right now. That's pretty cool. It's like the whole bundle right now. It's usually $67 for all the DLC. It's like $10. Wow. I mean, I'm not into it enough to go after like Porsche and Mazda and all that crap, but still. This one's cool. It's like Hot Rod Custom Cars. I like that they're all like little $5 DLCs. You can just pick them up here or there. Got different rims. Cool. Got the Plymouth. Nice. Oh, it's not the Christine Plymouth though. It doesn't look like it's that model. Looks like it's an older model, or a later model, I should say. So you got Dodge, Pagani. They could do the car from They could literally do the car from My Cousin Vinny, right? The green car that they do. The Chrysler. They could do the Chrysler Highwayman from Fallout. There's a lot of things that I hope they're looking into for partnerships, which would be really fun. Like, there's a lot of video game cars that are iconic, like the Batmobile and shit. Like, go make a deal with WB and do like the Batmobile and all that, and like Robin's motorcycle, shit like that. It'd be cool. Be very cool. Oh wow, there's a junkyard. Where is there a junkyard? Okay, that's like a whole new element. Yeah, find classic unique cars in the new Barn Find module and Junkyard module. You can even add your self-made car in the car editor. Wow, so you can make custom cars. So if somebody wants that, yeah. 1%, it's been an honor. Yes, 7th day. Go handle it. Yeah, because the stream's over anyway. So I'm literally about to get off in like 30 seconds. So good to see you. Thanks for stepping back. So there's levels to this. This is gonna be really fun. There's like all kinds of different stuff we have to unlock, and we got all cars that we can build, like, and we can own our own cars, take them out for test drives and stuff, and tune them up and upgrade them. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So who puts this out? So Playway is the publisher. So do they do like a lot of simulator games, or what's their deal? Bell and Sell? Okay, so that seems to be a thing where you like go into a dungeon, you kick some ass, and then you sell what you get. Kind of a nice idea. Not bad. So we got Nerd Simulator. What the fuck? Okay. Nerd Simulator, Dream Office. There's all kinds of things, man. Like they seem to specialize in simulators. Unfortunately, some of these are doing AI slop images. God damn it. Like, what the fuck, people? That's just stupid. So Red Dot. Yeah, so they've been making this for a couple years. They did 2018. Oh, wow, they even did it 2014. I didn't even know that. Yeah, they started doing this back in 2014. So they got 2014, 2015, they did 2018, 21, and they just did 2026. Well, actually, they haven't even finished 2026 yet. 2026 is still coming. Is that an AI image of a fucking car? Or is it just a really good rendering? No, because it looks like the sign's messed up on the back there. Hold on. I don't know. It's a weird looking sign. It says repair something. Maybe the words are messed up. I can't tell at this scale. So it should say, because in game it says repair auto service. Repair. The T looks like it's missing from auto service. So is the R. Like, don't tell me you made an AI image of a thing you already fucking had, you dumbass. Like, you already have that. Just put the car at that angle and render that. That's so stupid. Did you use AI for the thumbnail? Evidently not. I mean, maybe it's just a badly composited image. I mean, at least that's they're claiming not. Which, if they're lying about it, I hope Steam like strips all their shit off and kicks them off Steam, because that's one thing you do not need to be lying about. You know, just say, yeah, this is AI stuff. At least say it with your whole chest. If you're gonna do it, own up to it and just say it. Because you know, oh, but that might hurt my sales or whatever because people don't like it. Well, if people don't like it, don't fucking do it. You know. Like, Jesus Christ, you know people don't like it. What the fuck? I don't know. Anywho, that's it for this one. Thanks to Seventh Day and Rival for stopping by. Always good to chat and enjoy my nonsense of me spilling oil over the floor. I can't believe I did that. I didn't know you could just use the oil catcher to, it would just do it. I was looking for like undoing the bolt or something, and it just wasn't thinking. Alright, but that's it for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then do the usual. Like, subscribe, check my streams, and I will see you guys in the next video. Reaper the Rager, signing off.